Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Hey everybody. So this is what happened. This is what happened. What happened was, I had it set up. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go live, but I'll have the little starting in 5 minutes screen up. That's what I was like. Oh, I'll just do that. I'll have the starting in 5 minutes screen up, and then I will. What is happening there? Starting in 5 minutes screen. No, I don't want that. And pause. All right, unmute. Anyway, so this is what happened. I want you all to know what happened because you have to know. So what happened was I was setting up game show, which is, you know, what I like to do. Setting up game show. It's cool. It's awesome. It happens. And I was thinking, oh, well, it only took me only have 2 or 3 more minutes worth of setup to do. So, you know, what I'll do is I'll just hit the streaming in 5 minutes screen, have that go up so I can make sure that the stream is stable while I just finish up the very last few things, you know, and I pressed the button that said stream starting in 5 minutes, but it wasn't the live screen. It was the other one that was. So you just went straight into me setting up, not realizing that I was live. It was cool. It was cool. By the way, are you here? Are you all here? Am I actually streaming? I saw Krellin say something, but now I don't see anyone in chat. Oh, good. Okay. Ooh. Krellin, what do you mean you're not here? Is Krellin a figment of my imagination? If so, I'm going to be very concerned. Yes, buttons are mean. I pressed the wrong button. So hey everybody. Hello! It is I, Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, and I'm a variety streamer, and, you know, you can find me at Trooper SJP on Twitch and also YouTube, where I have an archive of these shows, and at the Academic Foxhole on Twitter, because this is the Academic Foxhole. Hey everyone! Woo! Oh! You're in the secret world. Oh, Krellin, secret world. I wish I could play that. I wish I could play that. It seems like something that would be really interesting to me. Ooh! Thank you, Jer. So, hey, Ice Bunny, and Javai, and Krellin, and Jer, and Hey, greetings and salutations. I love those, I love your greetings and salutations emotes. Yes. Hey, everyone. So, what's new and exciting? It is April, and I thought I'd let you know what is happening for my April streams. So, for the month of April, the week of the 22nd, the 23rd, that week, I will be in Seattle for a conference, and so I will, in all likelihood, not be streaming at that time, that week. It's very unlikely. Also, on the 19th, which is a Thursday, I will not be streaming that day either. So those are the 3 days in April that I cannot stream as far as I know. Hey, Fogsight, how are you? Saddest fusion dance. But the emote, I mean, it's like Jer says, it's the saddest fusion dance, which is sort of exciting to me. I like things like that. What else did I want to tell you? So that's what's happening in April, but expect sometime this month me to test out streaming from Omelette Arcade to see if I can actually get if I can actually stream from my iPad. That's going to be a thing that is on my to-do list for this month, so that when I go to Italy to teach in May, that I can still stream, because I will miss you all. That's all. I will miss you if I cannot stream. And I'm sure that I can. I'm thinking it's going to be excellent. And I just have to work out. I will tell you. My goal is to see if this Omelette Arcade thing works. If it works, then I can stream from my iPad and everything is perfect. If it doesn't work, then I will have to decide what else I want to do about that. You know? I should tell you what I should... Oh, you know what I should do? I should do show and tell. I have a show and tell. Hold on. I have one. It's really cool. Wait. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Did you go somewhere? Are you gone? Did you all sneak out of the room? As if this were like a physical room. It's not a physical room, I know that. But I like to imagine that it is. So guess what I got? This was a thing that I kickstarted, and it came in the mail, and I think that's kind of exciting, and I thought I'd tell you about it. So this is Top Secret New World Order, an RPG by TSR. TSR Games. TSR is back, apparently, and they made a new... Because Top Secret existed back in the 80s, and this is a new edition of it. And it's an espionage game, and so I like an espionage is like my favorite genre to run or play in RPGs, and so I was like, I will get it. And they wanted to harken back to the old days of the old days where your games would come in a box, right? So this is in a box, and sofas and snacks. It is a room, though, a chat room. I suppose this is true. So, because it's a box, right? It comes with dice, because they care. It comes with these little things that let you sort of note things. I don't know yet all the details about how it works, but it's interesting. They have these little cards, which give you detail on vehicles, I think for all of your exciting car chases, because espionage. They have these little kind of character sheet. You can make a full character sheet, but this is like a little dry erase kind of on the fastness on the fly little character sheet. Then they also have little tokens for your maps. I know, right? TSR, not in ages. Like back in the days when you visit your friends to hang out and play games and eat snacks. I still do that sometimes, although far fewer Cheetos. And then, of course, they've got their book, and they've got a book, and a GM screen, and a pad of things. So that's interesting. Apparently, I was just looking into it. I did not read it. I skimmed it because my life and time are exciting. But they have a system, a Lucky 13 system is what it's called, where in order to succeed, you need to roll a 13. And that's what you need to do to succeed. You need to roll a 13. So what is the dice system? This is one of those things where the dice sizes themselves change. So you will have an attribute, which is a die. You'll have a skill, which is a die, and you might have a third die coming in if you have equipment or if there's some sort of positive situation. And what's an average die? Is there a D8? I think you'll have things like, if you're not good at something, you'll get a D4, right? If you're not trained, you're not good at it. Then there's so basically D4 up through D20, although I don't think you start with a D20 at all. I think you're starting around I think if you do a balanced, you get you're between 4s and 10s. And then if you are specialized, I think you get like a D12 maybe. Anyway, uh, don't be too I'll try not to be too healthy. So right, depending on how good you are, you roll these dice, and you want to try to get a 13. And that's sort of like the system. Anyway, I want to see how they do car chases, because that's always interesting to see if the car chase mechanic is really good. And they only have 5 abilities. Yeah, flatmates, friends, right? Being healthy is a lie. What is it? Also the cake is a lie. So they have like 5 attributes, like nerve, suave, right? So they're kind of more descriptive, not like strength, intelligence, but something slightly different. Then you can have your sort of skill areas, and they have like SIGINT, HUMINT, so that's exciting. Tech, that's cool. So it looks interesting. I will look a bit more into it, although I can't really look into it because I've got to go and get Clockwork Dominion down. Also some other things. You know how it is. Did I want to tell you anything else? I don't think I did. Did I? Here. I don't know. Oh, we're playing Dream... Oh, yes. Sorry. Today, our giveaway for today is called Snake Pass. It's a puzzle platformer. And that's going to be our giveaway. I'm really excited. Apparently, Crusader Kings 2 is free on Steam, which I have been told, but also the DLC is half off, so I already have Crusader Kings 2, don't have time to play it, but if there's like half off DLC, I might pick that up, so that's exciting. And I know health nuts that have to hide their kale in general okay food to get it down to be healthy, and that's a bit... see, so here's the thing, Ice Bunny, about kale. There are people who like kale, who I think enjoy the taste of kale, who are like, oh, kale, so delicious. Let me have all of the kale. When you play Crusader Kings, you don't need other games. 1,700 hours. See, Kron, that's one of my problems with games like Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis and in these other games, which I really enjoy, is that like I feel like I need to play other games sometime too, you know? That's all. Oh, wait, sorry, hold on. We just learned a new thing from Krellin, and I need to put this on our things that we've learned. Hold on. I need my notes. Where's our learned? Learned. Okay. Wait. There are people who like kale. Period. Those people are wrong. Period. Krellin, 2018. Boom. Mantis are kind of scary. They murder people. It's a fact. That's true. That is all true. But I am not one of those people who likes kale. I find kale to be not tasty, to be the opposite of tasty. Well, I mean, it does have a taste, but it's not, it is a bitter, bitter taste that I do not like. Ooh, do you want to hear a story? I'll tell you a quick story. You'll find this amusing, or you won't, I don't know. So, I was doing this thing where you sort of eat healthy for like 3 weeks. Yeah, no. So like I was doing this thing where I was like eating really healthy for 3 weeks in the summer, just like a nice 3 week where you sort of take meat out of your diet and eat fresh vegetables and nothing processed and all that stuff, right? And it was just like a nice eat healthy for 3 weeks as opposed to whatever I normally do, which is whatever. So anyway, and I had these recipes that I was following, and it's blah, even when my mom cooked it to death. I think that cooking it to death probably makes it worse, the kale. And so I had all of these really great recipes, and I said to myself, I'm going to try every single one of these recipes, no matter what it says. Well, some things were really good. Some things I was like, oh, I enjoyed that. And I would eat that again. But then they were like, oh, have kale. And I was like, So I ate it, and because I never had kale before. And also, I'm a super taster, so things that are bitter are extra bitter. And I was like, ooh, this isn't good. So then, but here's the thing. Then they were like, have Swiss chard. And I was like, I don't even know what Swiss chard is. So I went to the store, I bought some Swiss chard. And I was like, oh, it kind of looks like, I don't know, some kind of lettuce. That seems cool. So I fixed it up, sauteed it and whatever they made me do with it. And I put it in my mouth and I immediately started gagging. I was like, nope, 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 can't, nope. I don't really like green leafy vegetables. That is just a thing. It's because I'm a super taster. That's why. I will eat other vegetables. I'll eat broccoli. But yeah, so I'm not eating kale anymore. But I will never, like, I just couldn't even get the. Hey, Evie, how are you? Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for understanding, Ice Bunny. I was talking about how Swiss chard made me gag. I tried it once and I was like, nope, never again. You're very happy. What are you happy about? What are you happy about? What happened? Did something really awesome happen? Like something delicious? Oh, well-made broccoli is so good. Please cook your food. Cook food is scientific. Oh, yeah. Cooking food is good. I don't think overcooking your food is necessarily good. Taste-wise, like my mother sometimes overcooked food and it was less good, I mean, canned vegetables boiled for a really long time, not the best. Not the best. Sort of bad. Ooh, but I love a good well-made broccoli. It's true. We need our food to be. We need to process. Also, I want to know why Evie is so happy right now. And also, here's one other thing. We are no longer cavemen. Oh, it's true. Good cooking food is good. I don't know where that little sound came from. Seems like a oop. I've got like 80% of my face cleared out of hair, the electrolysis said. I was such a good girl because she was doing my lip and I didn't even flinch, and my name change legally goes, woo! Your name change goes through tomorrow. That is amazing. I love when that stuff happens. That means you can get your driver's license changed. You can get good for you. Congratulations. And also, congrats on getting the electro, on your way out of electrolysis. That's amazing. Ugh. Cooked food might be why we beat the Neanderthals. Ooh. Cooked food is more nutritious. Cooked food is easier to digest, so you get more energy from less food. Yeah. Yes, Krellin. Also, just side note, I know these people who are like, oh, this is just me being opinionated right now. I just want you to know these are my opinions. People are like, oh, we should eat like we did in the caveman days, and that'll be more healthy for us. And I was like, 1, we don't really know how people ate in the caveman days. 2, people in different parts of the world ate differently in the caveman days. And 3, it sucked to be a caveman. They died early. I don't want to be a caveman. No, Jer. No paleo. No paleo. I mean, there are a lot of times when people are like, and then I have scurvy. I just know. Whatever is there. Yes, thank you. You're a cave person, you're like, I'll just eat bark. I'll whatever. Bark, grubs, whatever. No. And guess, my little mini new learned. You're right. This is a new learned, and I'm going to add it, Krellin. I'm going to add it. New learned. It sucked to be a caveman. Me, 2018. That is also true. Because who? No. Also, that's not it sucked. And then I'm just going to add these today. Paleo is sadness on the plate. Also, due to changes over time, it is impossible. Yeah. Thank you, Shavai. That's also true. We have changed, not only just that time has changed, but we have changed food. Do you know what I mean? There are all sorts of things that we eat now, vegetables, corn, et cetera, that we could not eat then because we have gone through a process of sort of, food mutation over hundreds and hundreds of years. Ugh. Also, there are people. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. I know somebody who's paleo. who's like, I am paleo. And really all that means is they only eat bacon. Like, that's really the only thing they eat. And I was like, whatever. Paleo is not what the caveman would have eaten. We would dislike what oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's so funny, right? Okay, I'm going to say a couple of things that are not like from the caveman days, right? Air conditioning, nice clothes, doing something something beyond subsistence farming. There are a lot, like video games. Like, there are just a lot of things that we did not have in the caveman days, and I'm so glad we have them. Living to be 70. Krellin has another one. Living to be 70. Not having to, beds, houses. Yeah, and humans have had some changes back then as well. I mean, right? Gout? I'm just telling you, I am happy to live in 2018 is all I'm saying. I mean, for heaven's sakes, just metalworking. Oh my gosh. Metalworking is a nice thing. It even sucked to live 100 years ago. I'm just like, because it's what, 2018 now? So, 1918 into the First World War when the Spanish influenza broke out and killed like huge swaths of population. Cola. I'm just saying, I am not one. Bacon is not something really available to most Neolithic peoples. Those who lived there were wild boar and would not have been intentionally hunting them because, giant murder fury machines. Oh my gosh, wild boar are so dangerous. They're so, and like, they don't, like, when you think about barbarians in Dungeons and Dragons where they have like the ability to rage and like you stab them and they never go down, and then you stab them, you kill them, and they come back up with 1 hit point. Yeah, those are wild boars. They're dangerous. Most likely every caveman who was also lactose intolerant, since drinking cow milk is mainly a Central Northern Europe thing. Oh yeah, also the internet. Oh my gosh. I just don't want it. I just don't want to be a caveman. Like, who would want that? I don't even know. That is all. I appreciate that everybody, all of you battle buddies, are here with me on this one and not wanting to live in the caveman days. Who wants that? I'm hunting a 900-pound thing with foot-long tusks. I have to stick with a sharp rock on. It. I got this. Hey, Levi, how are you? We're talking about how living in the caveman days would not be fun. Not at all. And also, we can't do it. I mean, I'm sure you all know because you all are amazing. You know those boar spears, right? They're like spears, but they have that cross beam on the top because if you stab a boar with the spear, it'll just keep charging and impale itself on that spear and then murder you. Like, it does not care about a spear that is stabbing it. It doesn't go, oh no, I've been stabbed with a spear. It's like, interesting, spear. And it just like runs right up the spear and then murders you. So like, they have this special boar spear, which has a little crossbeam so the boar cannot, run itself up the spear to murder you. I mean, oh my goodness. Cavemen preferred to hunt giant mastodons because they were safer than boars. Boars are just like, wow, that's all. Oh my goodness. I do want to do an atlatl hunt though. Well, I mean, there are a lot of cool like bits of equipment that would be kind of neat. And it would be neat to see stuff, right? Like, here's my relationship to the past. I would love to be able to time travel but be invisible. And probably also incorporeal. Like a little or have a force field bubble and also be invisible. And I would love to go to the past and go to the Paleolithic times and see stuff, see some aurochs, you know what I mean? Like see some of the neat stuff and then come back. But I wouldn't want to stay there and I wouldn't want anyone to see me while I'm there. Like I don't want to just be a little invisible. And maybe also that force field will make sure that I don't get any kind of weird germs from the past. That's all, right? Weirdly, we hunt prey animals and not the omnivorous murder beasts. Yes. Seeing stuff, watch the primitive survival dude who doesn't talk. Good enough for me. Yep, that's it. So we're gonna start book 5 of Dreamfall chapters. We have to do the interlude first, which is we're gonna go and hang out with Saga, and then we're gonna go into book 5, which is our last book. Yeah, that's true. We don't really eat meat eaters. We adopt meat eaters. This is true. That's so interesting. They invented the paleo diet is one of the fat diets that only work when you do sport. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of diets that are just super bad for you. Like, I love the one they're like, never have any carbs at all. It's like, well, you know your body needs carbs, right? It's energy for your body. You need that. And they're like, oh, never have any fat. And you're like, your brain is made of fat. You also need what? You need to eat food. Like, come on, right? Yeah, no, but it's interesting that we adopted our meat eaters. Ooh, pardon me. So we're going to start book 5. We ended this is the interlude between the books. And we start the interlude with, we're going to start book 5. Zoe has woken up and she's back in the bed, the hospital bed, where she was in the coma the entire time. And Keon has been caught after his break into that creepy concentration camp. Cats adopted us. We started building places that collected rodents, and cats were like, okay, we're going to live here now. Hey, you know what? Who does not want to have cats around? I will tell you what. I know people who do those diets. You can have very minimal carbs on it. Krellin, I think it's debatable how that happens. Probably a little both ways. And who doesn't? Maybe it's because, we worship cats as a... All right, so this is what we need to do. We need to find... What are our goals? Find a way to see the wards. So there are wards that our dad has put into place. Eyeglasses. What are these?
That's weird. Papa's usually so fastidious about keeping his eyeglasses with him at all times.
Let's, pick up the glasses?
I'll just borrow them for a minute. Or 12.
Okay. Find the first ward. Hold on, let me see. Let's maybe... If we need to see wards, then I feel like glasses are how you see things. Oh. Whoa. Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything in this room. But... Ooh, books.
Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time, but I always finish them long before he comes back. The good ones, I read 3 or 4 times.
This is weird, everyone. We're going to look at all of the things. My first cat adopted me for 5 weeks, but then I am the cat protector. Ooh, look, there's scratches?
I'm sure that was me who made those scratches. I remember being scolded, and it wasn't just the one time.
Why are you making scratches on the floor? Ooh.
I can't remember the last time we lit a fire. We used to do that all the time. Roast marshmallows and sausages and tell scary stories. But, yeah, things changed.
This, sound is a little creepy. I appreciate that. Books.
Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time, but I always finish them long before he comes back.
Ooh.
The good ones, I read 3 or 4 times.
Hugsy.
Hugsy! I've had Hugsy since I was little. Mama gave him to me, and I remember falling asleep, hugging him tight every night after she went away.
Wait, Irm's telling me something. Trooper, when I was serving the military, I want to ask you a question about that. I heard this story about the most badass Norwegian soldier that ever lived. He was sent on a training mission to survive in the wild for 2 weeks with dog patrols and searching parties looking for him. He was given 4-day rations and 1 day head start. After 2 weeks, he was announced missing, and after 8 weeks, he turned himself in. When he asked why he waited so long before showing up again, he answered, "I ran out of toilet paper." That's fair. Maybe he was taking a little bit of a break. Which military were you in, and what did you do? I was in the U.S. Army, and I did military intelligence. I was a signals intelligence analyst.
It's the comfy chair. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
More of the story, they didn't have toilet paper years. 100... Oh. No, they did not have toilet paper. But it was fine because, you could just use leaves, which is, again, a thing Yeah, no. Just think about the things that I would not want to live in the past. Norwegian Coast Guard radio operator. Ooh, Coast Guard is super hardcore. I have the utmost respect for the Coast Guard. Coast Guard, they do so much work. Coast Guard hardcore people.
My window looks out to Letach, but this one's tuned to where Mama was born. It's nowhere close to Scotland. The seasons are similar, though. Just more extreme.
Oh, that's so interesting. So the windows are attuned to different parts of the world. That's interesting.
Happier days, before I was around. Maybe if I hadn't been born, Mama would still be here with Papa.
Oh, come on, Saga, don't think that way. Whatever happened to your mom, it was not your fault. Come on now. Tulip poplar leaves are on par with toilet paper, in my opinion. Downsides, seasonal availability. See, you don't want your toilet paper to be dependent on seasonal availability, right? Scrying windows. See, that is so cool.
For when the paths are muddy or snowy.
What is this?
I'm trying to get Papa to stop wearing that hat when he goes out, but he insists. He doesn't realize how goofy and old-fashioned it makes him look.
Just hold it for 8 months. It's cool. Broom?
Is it my turn to sweep the floors again? I've lost track. We've not been keeping up with our sweeping itinerary. Or any housework.
I feel like he's under, I feel like our dad is not in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, he's clearly under some kind of depression. Something is not so great for him.
The paths are wobbly, and the custodians temporarily closed the turnstiles. No one's coming in or out. But who needs the common paths when you can make your own?
Hey, Chicken Wolf! And hello, Aneo! How are you all?
For when the paths are stormy, and the turnstiles still open.
We are looking through our dad's glasses, trying to find the wards so we can get out. Because we like to travel in ways we're not supposed to, I think is what that's like.
I always hated the downstairs. It's pitch dark.
How are you both doing?
It smells funny. It's got ether vapors and void beetles. It's not a good place to hang out.
Ether vapors and void beetles does not sound good. Also, Chicken Wolf and Neo, how are you doing? Oh, hey, look. That's a ward. That looks like a ward. So, let's, look at it?
Oh, wow, I see one of the wards.
Oh.
So, that's how Papa maintains them. The magic's in his glasses. I mean, of course it is. It's dab magic.
Dad
Still,
magic?
it's pretty cool.
Would they not be around the front and back door? Well, see, no, I think you'd put the wards in, secret places. So here's a ward in the picture of her. Oh, we can listen to it. Let's listen to it.
This ward feels too strong. It's supported by the others. I should begin with one of them.
Okay, so we need to find another ward. Not one in here. Dad magic. Bad like dad jokes. Doing good, survived the OChem. Oh, good. I hope, was it at least exciting and fun? I mean, that would be... I would hope that at least the OChem was... Is your professor interesting? We're going to try to find one of the other wards. Because if we can find the other wards... I hope that your OChem professor is interesting. We're looking for things that look like wards. Nothing there. Oh, wait. here. Oh, look at that. There's a ward. Found it.
There's another ward.
Mm-hmm. Wait, let's listen to it.
I need to find a weaker ward before tackling this one.
Oh.
They're all connected.
Okay, so we need a different ward. So we need to find. Apparently, we need to do them in order. Kim is hard to survive. Oh, Kim, let go from hell. Get good at pattern memorization. Fair. Also doing good. Decided to watch the Hikaru no Go anime, and it's amazing. And now I want to play Go. May pick it up this weekend. You know, I've played a couple of games of Go. I played some with Kenny. Go is clearly a thing that needs to be cultivated and learned. A suitcase?
We don't go away long enough to need a suitcase. I mean, I've gone walking for days, but I didn't exactly plan that ahead of time. Or pack. Papa went ballistic every single time.
See, because here's why he's upset, Saga. Because you're escaping the house, and, you're escaping the house, and he's like, oh, hey, look. Oh, look at that. That's the other ward, right there.
I believe that's the final ward.
Okay.
Careful! Ow!
Sorry, did I break your head?
Yes. Do you have to carry me across the threshold?
Oh, wow.
Would be tempting fate if I don't. We need to do this right. Watch your head now.
Oh.
There, we have officially moved in. Welcome home, sweetheart.
My head's hurting.
Let me kiss it. Where does it hurt? There?
That helped. Oh, she's moving. She's kicking, Magnus. Here, give me your hand.
Oh, wow.
Can you feel it? She's happy to be home.
Hello, Saga. Welcome home, baby girl.
Balance. So that's what the wards are made of. Fragments of the past. Memories.
That's intense.
No wonder they're so strong. They're charged with powerful emotions. Some might be red herrings, though, to make the wards harder to crack. I need to untangle the specific memories that tie the wards together.
Whoa.
Easy.
Whoa. So, okay. Wow. So the wards are memories. That is so intense. Okay, so we need to sort of figure out the things. So this is a window. That's Hugsy. That's Scratches. A fireplace. A photograph. So I think, since this was a memory of them just after getting married and moving into the house, and we know that this window looks to where Mom was born, I feel like it's this one, right?
Magnus, Saga, look! Snow! It's snowing!
Beautiful.
Oh.
First snowfall in our new home.
The first of many firsts.
This is intense,
I
folks.
hope you grow up to love this house, Saga. We built it for us. For our tiny family.
Look! Etta, she's smiling. I think she understood you.
Wow. Can I touch this one? I wonder if we could do these in a specific order. Okay. Let's do let's go check out the photograph. I bet you have to do these in a specific order. That's what I bet.
Oh, honey, please. I'm not in a state to be photographed.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. It's the first week in a brand new home. This needs to be commemorated.
Oh, I feel so bloated. Fine, just let me... There. Ready. Hurry up.
Wow, so this is all like their first memories. Let's touch that one. So I wonder how many of these we need. So I feel like we're looking for early memories of, like, in their early spaces. Fireplace? Let's see. That sounds romantic.
How many times do I have to tell you, don't put your hand in the fire?
But look, it doesn't hurt me at all.
Saga, stop. I don't care. You can't... Look, if someone saw you do that, it's dangerous, do you understand? No one else can know. No one.
I don't think that memory fits. One of these things is not like the other. I bet it's Hugsy, but we might as well check the scratches.
Saga, no, don't draw on the floor. You might damage it. This house is sacred. It's a living thing just like you and me. You must never hurt our home. Can you promise me that, baby?
Javai says, I was almost about to comment on the music, but realized it wasn't from the game, but from music I'm playing on my own end. It just ended up fitting really well for the scene. Oh, that's really cool. What was the music? See, I don't know if they should be in some chronological order. That's a question I don't know either. And then let's check Hugsy.
No, Hogsy. You killed Hogsy, Papa.
It's just his arm. I didn't kill him. I maimed him slightly. I'll sew it right back on, okay? He'll be good as new, I promise.
Poor Hogsy. He'll never be the same. He'll be a cripple.
He's a survivor, just like us. He'll be fine.
I feel like we're going to go with the scratches because that's about the house. And... Oh! Okay. Listening to the Kaladin soundtrack. If you know... I have not... Oh, I got one. I actually don't know about Kaladin. I have not heard about the project. But it sounds interesting, and now I want to know about it. You should tell me something about it. Alright, so I think we just need to get the things that fit in with the vibe. Let's go to this. Is it bad? I feel like maybe we shouldn't be just, you know...
Uncle Galeth helped put these wards up after the last time I went walking. Papa claims they protect us, but all they do is keep me from opening doorways. They don't trust me.
Maybe you shouldn't. You know, maybe you shouldn't just... Well, we're just... She's gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, she's a teenager.
The house will draw us both back if we ever get lost. That's what it does. It's what it's for.
Huh.
And you're sure we can trust it?
Are you questioning my building skills?
I don't want to lose you again.
You won't. It's safe to leave, Etta. You'll find your way back and we'll be safe here. Both of us. All three of us. When that one arrives.
Oh, and not a moment too soon. I am so over being pregnant. Speaking of which, I'm starving again.
I'll make stew.
Please don't.
Okay, so we have... so this is... It seems like this is about... this memory seems to be about traveling, perhaps. We will see. It's interesting that the house is some sort of dimensional anchor that will... Okay, so it looks like we maybe need 3 of these 5. Speaking of growing a human from scratch, I'm hungry. Also, Javai, tell me about Kaladin. So, this seems to be about traveling, and I bet that suitcase is one of them. What is this? Maybe also building? Let's listen.
We have to wall it up, Magnus. It's dangerous. What if Saga...
I know. I will. I promise. Tomorrow after you've left, I'll get right to it.
Could there be more like it? More gaps? More...
I don't know, Etta. I hope not. I'll take care of it, I promise.
I really don't want to leave right now.
You'll be back soon. Everything will work out. The house will take care of us all.
That sounds like that sounds like it's connected to that other memory. I won't touch it yet because I should probably hear them all first, because what if I'm wrong? Kaladin's soundtrack is an attempt to create a soundtrack for a book, A Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. Kind of like a movie soundtrack, but for a book. Songs made to remind you of certain scenes and feelings from the book, just like you can listen to certain songs from Lord of the Rings, remember specific scenes or people and stuff like that. That is really interesting. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Kaladin soundtrack, A Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. Check out. The only things I can think of two things right now. Oh, well, see, so I have not read the book, but I know the... So, the other thing that I can think of that is like this, which I recommend the soundtrack, the album. I don't know, I cannot yet recommend the book, but I don't actually own the book, and I need to order it from Amazon. Now that you remind me, just noting it. So, there's a singer, Poe, who had this sort of like really messed up story about her career, creepiness. Anyway, she's this woman named Poe, and she came out with an album that was pretty well received, her first album, and then her second album was called Haunted, and she made it in conjunction, well, this is not, I mean, it's, so she made this out, so her brother's an author, and her brother wrote the book House of Leaves. No. Yes, House of Leaves. And, like, there's all this stuff going on. It's apparently quite sort of a bit surreal and, like, with different color ink and stuff going on. And she made this album, and the album and the book are supposed to sort of go together in these in ways. And it's about kind of like their father who died, and I haven't read the book, so I don't know how they go together, but I'm going to read the book, and I'm going to put them together. The album is brilliant. I think it's really great. I enjoy it very much. I haven't yet read the book, though. So I want to read the book and see how the album and the book go together. But that's really cool. And then the other thing that I would say is, I don't know if you watched... Foreververse, which was one of the streamed RPGs on Geek and Sundry. It's no longer happening, but it was. And in it, Ivan Van Norman was GMing it, and they would go through different systems, like every 4, 5, 6 episodes. But in it, there were core characters, and they were body swapping through different universes, right? So like they were playing Werewolf, the Apocalypse, and they had these werewolf characters, and they were in those bodies, and they made these characters. Then they did Seventh Sea, they did a bunch of different things. But Jason Charles Miller and Amy Vorpahl would make songs each week, sort of inspired by the session that had just happened. And so they sort of created this sort of soundtrack of songs sort of inspired by the session they'd had before, and a lot of those songs are really cool. So those are the two things I can think of that fit that model. Yeah, so it was, yeah. So let's check out what else we have here.
Hey, is there anything you want me to bring back this time?
Do we have to talk about that right now?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
I don't like it when you leave.
So this is again about leaving, right? That first one was about gaps, though. I don't know if that one counts. I wonder what she does when she leaves. Like, why does she go? Yeah, Amy Vorpahl's awesome. I just miss gaming with her. When she first came to LA, I think, she ended up gaming with the group that I was gaming with, but then I left LA, right? So I was in this gaming group, I left LA, and then she came into the group after I left. So, like, I just missed her by that much.
Does Papa know you're here? I don't think Papa knows. Don't worry. It'll be our little secret.
What is that? That doesn't seem to be this part of the same world. All right, let's try our guitar.
Look, she's sleeping. Oh, that's so cute. Your music lulled her to sleep, honey.
I didn't think my guitar playing was that bad. I was going for rousing.
Well, it hasn't put me to sleep yet. Come here. Come here.
Maybe. I don't know, folks. Let's see. This last one?
When's Mama coming home?
I honestly don't know if she ever will, sweetheart.
But she is out there somewhere?
I think so.
Kaladin was a pretty ambitious project as well, wanting to create pretty much a Hollywood-level soundtrack, so they hired a 70-piece orchestra. Whoa! Okay, well, okay, so first off, I need to read that book, and I need to listen to the soundtrack, because that is really interesting. So I think it's going to be this one, The Trowel, because that's about sort of like the gaps and the danger in the house. So let's touch that one. I also think it's the suitcase one, because that's also about traveling and the house. And I think it's the this one up there. Wow, that's really cool. I love the graphics in this game. Let's touch it. Yes. I think it's probably bad that we're going to go wandering, that Saga's just going to go traveling. But oh well. We're just going to do it. Because apparently that's what we do. It's probably bad. Like, I mean, I hope we don't get lost. Oh well. You know what? It just is what it is. We're going to go and, you know. I am like, don't do it, Saga. But as Saga, I'm totally going to do it.
She's so perfect. I could stare at her for hours.
Hey, Esteni, how are you?
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the
How
night
are you?
and I go in here just to look at her. She is perfect. You leaving before she wakes up?
I have to. While the paths are still there. They're stable now, but that might change. I can't risk waiting.
What do
Watch
you
over her for me, okay? Keep her safe.
What do you think she's
Of
doing?
course. Always and forever. I promise.
Come here. I love you. Always and forever. And I'll be back. I pinky promise.
What do you think the mother does when she goes out there? Like, what do you think she's doing? She's going out for some reason, but what do you think that reason is? I'm good. I just got done streaming. I was going to raid you, but my friend is having a birthday stream. Oh, that's nice. Yay, birthday streams. Yay. I hope it's like a really good birthday. Because that's exciting. So right now we're in Saga's place, and her dad has put up these magical wards to stop us from traveling. But we are going to break these wards, and the wards are all memories. And so we've got to find these little knots of memories that sort of fit with that one. And then that will break the ward. And I think it's cool that the wards are basically memories. Let's listen.
So, Gareth wrote to say he's visiting soon.
That's good, right? We haven't seen him for a while.
It's good. Sometimes I get the feeling he only visits because of Saga.
Well, he is her godfather. He adores her. Just be grateful she has someone to talk to, Magnus. The stars know she must be sick and tired of us.
Must be weird growing up in just a house that you can't leave, really. I think at first she left to get the prenatal vitamins, but now she just likes to get out and be chased by existential threats once in a while to blow off the stink off. That's fair. Like if fighting in a dream world, turning into a dragon. Oh no. So yeah, so here we have let's see. I'm not quite certain what our connections yet are. If you grew up in a house where you can never leave, wouldn't that just be normal to you? Except that her mother has left, right? So she knew her mother would leave, and she knows that there is a way out. So she knows that there's an outside, and that people have come to visit from the outside, and that her mother has gone outside and not come back. So I imagine that she, you know, would be curious about it because she knows it's there. If you didn't know it was there, maybe you wouldn't be curious.
Why is it called homework? I'm always home.
What do you mean?
Why is it homework when I never go anywhere? I think it should be called just work.
Good question. And you're right. I need you to clean up and then do your work. All right?
I remember that conversation we had. Those two things do not seem to be necessarily from the same...
But how can I paint a rainbow if I haven't seen one?
Oh.
I can't paint something I haven't seen. And I'm not allowed to go anywhere, so I'll never see one.
There are pictures of rainbows in your books. Can't you paint from those?
It's not the same. I want to see a rainbow with my own eyes.
Oh, Saga. So, those two things go together. Hello, dollhouse.
Oh, it's It's red and blue, just like my drawing. It's exactly what I wished for. Thank you, Papa.
You're welcome, baby girl.
And rocket ship. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on to my house,
Ooh.
my house, come on.
Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host, Crit Witch. Thank you. Yeah, but think of house cats. I have a cat I rescued as a stray. I can't keep her inside because she has lived outside and will just run out the door. I have 2 indoor cats who I raised since they were kittens. They will sit at the door and sniff, but don't try to run out. I know that we expect people to have more complex thoughts than animals, but we're still scared of the unknown. Fair. On the other hand, she has been sneaking out ever since she was a little kid, so she seems to, you know.
Ground control to Major Tom. Who's Major Tom, Papa?
Huh? I don't know. Where did you hear that name?
I think it's a traveler who travels to the moon. Like Mama.
I don't think Mama went to the moon, Saga.
But you know what I mean.
She does.
Someone who travels far away to see new things. Like, an adventurer.
Yes, Little Saga does have a Norwegian accent. Okay, folks, what are the 3 that best fit with this memory? I think we need to listen to the memory again. I don't think this one here about the uncle, the god, that one I don't think is it. Let me listen to it one more time.
She's so perfect.
Oh.
I could stare at her for hours.
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I go in here just to look at her. She is perfect. You leaving before she wakes up?
I have to. While the paths are still there. They're stable now, but that might change. I can't risk waiting. Watch over her for me, okay? Keep her safe.
Of course. Always and forever. I promise.
Come here.
Come on to my house, come on.
Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you so much for the host, Granny Weasley. How are you? Welcome in. Thinking about it, I think I backed Kaladin at such a level that I got 2 digital copies. Oh, that'll be super cool, Javai. I would love that. Hello. So I think this is about traveling and the daughter. So I think the school books... Well, no, I think that definitely... Here we go. I think the painting is one. 100% the painting. I think the school books, because she talked about never being able to leave. And I think the Major Tom rocket ship is the 3rd one. True. Grinny, why are you excited? Yes. Grinny, why are you excited? Are you excited for book 5 of Dreamfall chapters?
That's all the wards, and Papa's still asleep. He won't be happy when he wakes up. I need to get out of here before then, or he might lock me in the downstairs for a week.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
So I'll just open a doorway and... It's not working. Why is it not working? All the wards are gone. What's stopping me now? My chest feels warm. Wait, am I glowing?
Oh, did he make you? Did he make you a ward? Did he do
My
that?
pendant's all glowy. Okay, that's new.
Okay, that's weird. Did he turn you... I'm playing the ghoul and I get to eat all the things. I get to eat everyone next week. Just finished my Monster Heart session for the week, and right at the end I triggered into being my darkest self. Oh, what is this? It's the pendant. Let me put these glasses on. I don't think I did that right. Hold on. Eyeglasses. Saga. No, but let's, examine this pendant. because I feel like
It's warm to the touch. It feels
that is the Tintin rocket.
comforting. And are those whispers? There's another memory here. Someone's woven a memory into my pendant.
Let's touch the pendant. Yes, it is the same little girl. She's growing
This is
up.
for you, Saga. It belonged to my mother. Keep it close to your heart and know that I'll always be thinking of you, no matter where I am.
Same little girl.
Even if I'm... Oh, baby girl. You don't
She's so
understand
far
what
away.
I'm saying. But you will remember when you most need it.
I hope we can find the
Don't
mom.
let anything or anyone hold you back. All worlds, all of time are yours to explore. And as long as you are this, I will find you. I promise.
Oh,
Thank you. I love you.
oh,
Goodbye.
oh. I know, I love the Rockabilly parents too. She's gonna go through. Oh, that made me all teary. I hope she finds her mom. What happened to her mom? Also, I also love Sokka's hair. Uh-oh.
Saga. Saga, where in the world are you?
Oh, Papa.
Saga! Balance, no, please, no. Nor as well. Don't take her from me. Please don't. I can't do this again. I cannot do this again. Please. Saga.
Oh, Papa, I'm sorry. Oh. Right in the feels. Oh my goodness. I hope she'll be back. Oh. Yeah, I think that maybe the mom was the first dreamer, maybe? Maybe? Ooh, all your decisions have been recorded for Book 5. The actions and decisions you have made in Book 4 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered, and they will now decide how your journey continues in Book 5. This is a summary of a few of the choices you have made and the consequences they may have in the future. I know, right? Rockabilly Daddy-O, I know, it's like, oh. Kian Alvane. Ulvik was arrested by the Azade because I failed to return the pipeworker's tools. I can only hope that he won't be further punished for my inattentiveness. Ugh. No, this is Kian, that's not Rockabilly Daddy. Your decisions in Book 3 have played out in Book 4 and will continue to have repercussions in the final chapters. I'm really sorry about this. I'm sorry that I forgot to return the tools. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Zoe Maya Castillo. I didn't tell Brian Westhouse why I was in the abode or where I'm going. I feel a bit bad about not trusting him, but it's not like he needed to know, and he didn't ask, so I guess he didn't care. 60% made this choice, and there will be repercussions in the final book. Oh, go pee. Go pee, Gritty. I hope that was a good choice. I don't know, folks. I couldn't let Westhouse stay in the abode by himself. I was entrusted with the key, and it would have felt weird to leave it unlocked. But Brian seemed a little put out by that. This decision will affect events in the final chapters. 68.5% made this choice. Yeah, me too. Also, you know what? I feel good about not telling Brian Westhouse what we were doing, because he gave me a creepy vibe, and I feel like you just have to trust the creepy vibe. Keon. Against Shepard's wishes, I brought Liko with me to Gan. He was a good companion and he proved himself useful, but I hope his absence from Arcuria did not cause the Resistance any problems. It did. Lives are in the balance and friends and allies will live or die based on your decision. 73% made this choice. Yeah. I think you do have to trust your instincts, and I did not trust him at that moment. Liko and I had time to connect during our journey to Gan. I feel we're closer now, and that we may even become friends in the future, and maybe also boyfriend, maybe? Your relationship with Liko has been affected by your choice. 81.2% made this choice. Keon, Enu was seriously hurt in the attack at the Enclave, but Naane was there to heal her wounds. The Zid will survive. Enu's fate is closely tied to Naane. Your choices in Book 2 will play out in the final chapters. 68.5% made this choice. Couldn't find a way to send a code or something like that for downloading the files, but could send you the files for Kaladin in some way or later. Oh, that would be really great. I want to find out how this goes, and then maybe I'll even write about it. I don't know. Thank you for looking, Javai. Zoe. I revealed some of my darkest secrets to the Yaga in order to make her give me the Soul Stone, and now it's like they never happened, like they were merely dreams, slowly fading to nothing. Those memories will remain with you or forever fade to nothing, depending on your decision. Ooh, I feel... Ooh. Well, we lost some of those memories. I bet that's not good. I bet it's not good. Folks, we're going into Book 5. This is our last book, and I know we're going to finish this before I go to Italy. So I'm excited about this. However, I feel like my screen is dimming, so as soon as we finish the next cutscene... Ooh. Chapter 12, Recall. How many chapters are there? Okay, what's gonna happen? Wait, sorry. I need to disable Flux because you know, I want to have good full color. Yes, we can. Okay. She's waking up from her coma. Ex-boyfriend. She's back in the hospital bedroom. Oh!
Zoe, you're awake.
What? Oh, Wonkers, get off me! Oh, what time is it? Wait.
Oh.
Where am I?
This is a good point,
You're in
Ice
the
Bunny.
hospital, Zoe. In Casablanca. Don't you remember?
No.
You got really sick, and they brought you here to make you better.
I don't know about all this.
I've been watching over you. You've been in a coma for a long, long time.
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You just woke up, Zoe. It must be strange to be awake again. Don't worry. It'll pass. You just need to rest. Go back to sleep now. I'll watch over you.
Wonkers, you don't sound like yourself.
Yeah.
You've been very sick, Zoe. You can't trust yourself right now.
No, I don't trust this.
Just close your eyes
No.
and go back to sleep.
No.
You'll feel much better afterwards.
No.
No,
No.
I can't sleep anymore.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well.
No.
You need to go back to sleep.
I
No.
need to get up.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well.
No.
You need to go back to
Stop
sleep.
it, Wonkers.
You need to turn Wonkers off, because that's creepy. This is creepy as all get out.
Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But there's something not quite right about him.
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on it, but he's not really Wonkers.
So, this is what I think. What would be the easiest way for you to receive a decently sized file folder, maybe compressed? I think Dropbox would be the best way to go. The music here is so good. So I think that this is my thought. I think, I'm just guessing, that while we were away, somebody must have I bet some bad guys broke into the place and kidnapped us, and they're forcing us. This is a fake dream that they're using to try to control us. This is what I'm thinking. Right? Maybe?
Those vitals aren't too bad.
The music is fine. We just go right back to sleep. There's a button. I don't think we should push it right now. We can look at it. Yeah, Zoe needs to put some pants on.
The call button should really be next to the bed. Although, I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma anytime soon.
Find pants. I just look, I am... Hold on, there might be pants in here. There we go. Oh, this is... Wow! This is the outfit that she wore in the last game.
This isn't really me anymore.
Hey, Artie Snack.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Can I get it different? Well, apparently I can't. Apparently I'm not going to be wearing my old clothes. Well then. Alright. I feel like we are... I think this doesn't feel like a hospital room to me. New me doesn't believe in pants. Thank you, Krellin. I feel like it's a great outfit. It's what she wore in the last game. It was like her cool outfit. So I feel like this must be her room.
Flowers from Liv. Over 200 unread posts. So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging.
Get well soon. Happy birthday. Pants are the worst. I'm just telling you that I feel super uncomfortable with what we're seeing here.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me.
I remember that sequence. Wait, does Zoe really need to put pants on? Abe, get a dress for Zoe. I feel like if she's gonna go hiking, she'll need pants.
Graduation day in front of Jammy Hall.
So there's a TV. Look, I'm just telling you, I feel really suspicious about the whole scene here. And I really don't trust my wonkers right now.
Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca. It's a card from Karen.
Are you all suspicious of this? Like, I'm super suspicious of this.
The Atlantic Ocean looks perfectly serene from here. When the megastorms aren't raging, of course. Then, not so much.
Megastorms. Oh, Zoe, what is going on?
That's me, in Cape Town.
Nice.
Our 5th anniversary.
I don't trust any of this
Reza
either.
and I took the backtracks to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard. We spent a long weekend travelling around the island.
Yeah, see, coma butt should not be that perky. See, I feel like we're gonna talk back to Wonkers again, but I don't like it. I don't trust it.
Dad and me in Casablanca.
I feel like Wonkers is a spy. Spying on her.
Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years.
Everything is fine. Let's go back to sleep. Look, as the demographic this sort of thing is supposed to appeal to, I always find that video games trying to appeal to me, that would be super... Oh, Krellin, I feel the exact same way. Whenever I feel like they do that...
All that beach,
I'm usually like irritated by that. Oh, I've never been there. All right, so let's try the TV.
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
No.
Honestly, wouldn't mind one bit, Marek.
No.
Following up on yesterday's heartwarming Watticorp story,
No.
the company behind everyone's favourite dream machine has announced that customer satisfaction has reached an unprecedented 110%.
Impressive, Rika.
They
but
could
who
have put her in
argue
shorts.
The Dreamer has changed everything.
An end to war, an end to
No, look at
violence,
this. It's all
an
like
end
everything
to
is so great.
poverty. What are we doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
You said it, Rika. You said it.
No.
Wattie Corp has also announced that surplus profits from the Dream Machine will go to sponsoring free dreamers for children in need worldwide, giving them the opportunity to escape their dreary, pointless existence
No.
for a life of endless joy.
No, this
and
is
happiness
bad.
Inside Dreamtime.
Outstanding.
This is terrible.
Just another reason why Wattie Corp is our favorite corporation, Marek.
No.
And they're not even paying us to say that.
No.
But seriously, things are great.
No, this is
They are
terrible.
So good.
We're clearly...
Don't trust us on that.
No, we're clearly in some terrible, horrible dream space. So here's what I think. Okay, just my thought about the underwear. She's going to reject the reopened dream just like people did with the original Matrix and the Matrix, yeah. So here's my thought about the underwear. My thought is what they could have done, because I get that people sleep in, like, we want to get the sense that she's in sleep clothes. They could put her in pajama bottoms and, like, a sleep shirt, and that would be fine, right? Like, yeah, right? That sounded so creepy. Let's look at the door.
This must go into the hospital hallway.
Let's,
It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Yeah, okay, we are clearly locked in dream time. We need to somehow get Wonkers to let us out. She can be in her underwear because she was sleeping, but then she puts on pants and took them back off. What the hell? And she is in a hospital. They should have put her in a gown then, yeah. I know, if they give her an option to put on something different.
Zoe. You must be tired. Let's go back to sleep. I'll stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
This is terrible.
You're not feeling well. I can tell.
This is terrible.
You're exhausted. And you're seeing things that aren't real.
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place.
Yeah, this is bad.
It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
This is scary, isn't it? So, how can we... In Europe, you don't do gowns. Oh, that's interesting. Can I talk to it one more time?
You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe.
The
You're
back of her neck.
Very tired.
It is a good back of neck.
Sleeping will help you feel better. You should go back to sleep. Just for a little while.
No.
So it's okay. So we can't.
Good old Wonkers.
Yeah.
For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me.
No, I don't like this
Like
at all.
a surrogate sibling and
Maybe we should
guardian.
try the call
Best
button.
gift ever. But there's something not quite right about him.
Is Aneo a
My
vampire?
finger on it, but he's not really Wonkers.
This is a very good question. Aneo, do I have proof in some way that you are not a vampire? Aneo could have been very tricky and like hiding vampire status this entire time. Okay, folks, the only thing we haven't done is press the call button. And maybe we should do that, but I don't like the idea because then if we press the call button, things are going to explode. But we're going to do it.
Someone will be with you shortly.
Oh, actually, you know, I don't have proof that we're not a whole bunch of vampires. That's really true. So, here's the thing, folks. I press that button. Oh, see, maybe I can hide in the closet. Can I do a closet thing? No.
No, this isn't really me anymore. There's something very wrong here.
Right.
Not just the room itself, but...
No.
What exactly? I can't put my finger on it, unless I literally put my finger on it. I think I need to take a closer look at things.
Okay, we're gonna take a close... Oh, whoa. Hold on. Was that me?
Cape Town University has the most beautiful views. I spent so many lazy
Aneo
afternoons
Dezel, the
with friends,
Tremere Club. Oh, they're nice.
sitting on jammy steps and looking out over the city.
She was like, I'm a vampire. I feel like my sleeping habits have been particularly vampiric Look, is that like just the game, or is that weird? I don't know.
This must go into the hospital hallway.
Malkavians have more fun. So, look, we have to look at things a bit more closely. Have we looked at everything? Look, I feel like things are shimmering, and I feel like maybe it's not just a glitch. Look, I feel like things are shimmering. And I don't think it's just bad graphics.
Mum and Dad were always moving when I was growing up, because of their jobs. This must have been the 5th or 6th home we moved into.
No, look, seriously, people.
I wonder where this hospital is located. Must be on one of the quieter beaches in Casablanca. The real estate must cost a fortune.
Every time I want to try to... No, look, things are... Okay, look, seriously, some of these photographs, some of these things are glitching.
Locked. All that beach and sunshine, and I'm locked inside.
These things are glitching, everyone. Alright, we're gonna...
This must have been Sandy Bay. Oh, beautiful waters. Carefree days. Oh, I miss it.
Sandy Bay?
We always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such
Poke
an
the gorilla.
place.
Okay.
So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault.
The Doomsday Vault? Look, seriously, things are weird, right? Things are weird here. We're gonna poke the gorilla.
Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a... You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're
There's something
very
not quite
tired.
right about him.
Sleeping will help you
Put my
feel
finger
better.
on it, but he's not...
You should go back
not
to sleep.
really Wonkers.
Just for a little while.
No.
The Doomsday Vault in Svalbard is not for tourists. No, I don't want to sleep. No.
Why don't you go back to sleep, Zoe? You'll feel much better if you do.
Stay awake.
There's something very wrong about this, and if I go to sleep again...
Right.
Maybe Wonkers is
No.
right. Maybe I'll feel better if I take a nap.
Nope.
There's something...
Staying awake.
I've slept enough.
So we're just for the record, we are not going back to sleep. I like the voiceover of her doubts while I know, that was really good. So let's look at the display again.
Get well, get better, please wake up, hope you recover, don't die. Where's that book you borrowed? Come back to us, all our love. Where were these people before my coma?
So look, there are these weird glitches happening.
Hola, sweetie, I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Liv's cute.
I don't think it was from Liv last time. Wasn't it from... Wait.
I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life.
Maybe it was.
And Alien the Cat is hands down the best electronics shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back.
No, there's just something...
When was the last time I visited her shop?
Weird about this.
That was ages ago. Did it close down? I remember something about...
oh,
what just
no,
happened?
Something's wrong. Did you see that? Did you see that? There is a glitch in the Matrix, my friends. No, I don't like this. Weird sounds. There's badness here.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think.
That's right.
Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me.
Yeah. We know that Liv died. I remember that. It was really sad because I really liked... Yeah, and the music, like...
I remember feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation. It's almost like a dream.
Because you didn't finish your degree. You said that. You said that you didn't finish it.
Come to think of it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there. I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't.
Come on to my house, come on.
Come on to my house,
That was not
my
just in my
house.
head.
Come on to my house, my house. I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the hostess, Denny. Thank you. Look, I'm telling you, something is wrong.
Something's wrong. The whole
'Cause she didn't
graduation
graduate.
thing. Something's definitely wrong here. Shit.
No.
Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
Reality is glitching. It's glitching.
I'd almost forgotten this.
Oh, wait.
I won a competition.
No, I'm gonna take this.
Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps.
Wait.
Definitely prouder than me.
Yeah, this is it. We're gonna pull at the threads until they come apart. This is what we're gonna do. Okay.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition.
I think we want to go to the
Second
ones that are
place, I
glitching,
think.
right?
Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad.
This one is
perhaps.
glitching.
Definitely prouder than me.
So we're gonna mess with
I
this
remember
one.
falling in love with the place as soon as we got there. It had all these nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view.
But I don't think her mom. I don't think she grew. I think her mom was dead. I don't think that. That doesn't seem right either.
There were so many hiding places. Me and
No.
and Mum.
No.
We played hide and seek all the time.
You didn't have a relationship with your mom. Also, I want jelly beans right now.
When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again?
No, because you didn't grow up with your mom.
I don't actually remember her voice that well. Or her face. Or that she was there
Nope.
with Dad and me. Now I'm officially freaked out.
Because she wasn't there.
Mum was... She wasn't... Where was she?
She wasn't there. No, you need to take that. This is all bad. That is a fake memory, my friends.
Karen's nice. She's been a good friend, and she makes great coffee.
I think we do have to find the inconsistencies. I think that's what it is. Going to sleep doesn't have any actual consequences, by the way. You do get a tiny bit of dialogue. Oh. Alright, this one here, you know, with boyfriend Reza, who's the worst?
5 years together.
No.
Almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky between us from time to time.
Maybe.
It's amazing that we
Maybe they do
we
mix.
lasted.
But you didn't. You
This
broke
long.
up. You broke up.
I remember we stayed at the...
No.
What was the name of that place again? And where was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no, this is all wrong, my friends.
It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo.
Mm-mm.
We were there, and we've
Oh,
been
this
together
music.
for 5 years. Haven't we?
Oh, the music. Things are happening
No.
backwards.
No, this is wrong. This feels all wrong.
Yeah, no, y'all were not together for 5 years. That is not even what happened. That card has a glitch in it. We need to go over there. Wonkers, why are you looking at me? Wonkers, stop it. Stop looking at me. You're creeping me out, Wonkers. Sorry, I'm being creeped out by
Something
Wonkers.
happened to her. To live.
Yes.
Something terrible.
This is my life. Don't remember anything but talking about it and a picture. Am I in a memory prison? Yes.
Olivia. She's dead. I know it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah, no. I feel like we should probably poke Wonkers a bit more.
You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very tired. Sleeping
I
will
would
help
love
you
that.
feel better. You should go back to sleep. Just for a little while.
No.
You know what? I want to just look at these things we have in our inventory. Just... Is that weird? There's this blue sheen that sort of shows up on it. Maybe it's not weird. Maybe it is.
Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant.
What are you doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your feet.
This is creepy.
Come on. I'll tuck you in and
No.
read you a little story. Just like in the old days.
No. Yeah, so, yeah, nope. Okay. Okay, I hope you don't mind. Look, before I go any further into looking at these things, if you don't mind, I'm going to move farther away from Wonkers. I'm not going to be close to Wonkers right now because I'm not liking how any of this is going. Just for the record. Let's, look at
I
this
didn't
one.
graduate. I dropped out. I mean, sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things.
Nope.
Please lie down. Just for a minute. I'll watch over you. I'll sing for you.
Stop it. This is... Ooh. Creepy. Creepy. Let's look at this one.
We talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything.
What does that mean? Ruin
Please
everything.
Stop. Please go back to bed. Go back to sleep, Zoe.
I love that Esteni. Shut up, Wonkers. You're not my real dad. I'm seeing things, false memories, and you are one of them. Yes. Right? We've got this card here. And we're going to look at this one.
Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card.
I hope you're feeling better. I miss the day. I'm always thinking about you, so that is what I got. Get well soon. I wonder if I can combine them. So the
God. This isn't real.
No.
This place is a hallucination or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, you do.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be?
Oh.
We could be happy here together. The both of us.
Nope.
Forever.
Nope.
I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe. Now. Before it's too late.
Nope.
Before... Look what you've done.
Stop it.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things
Okay,
be?
this is creepy, everyone.
We could be happy here together. The both of us. Forever. I need you to go back to sleep.
Something's wrong. This place and you. You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me.
No.
I've always been me.
No.
Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
I don't like any of this.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same. It's like someone put you together from memory. But they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know
Codename Briar
you,
Rose.
and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are
Briar
not
Rose.
right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real.
That's right.
This is the dream, or a dream made physical by me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay, then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
The real
Nighty-night.
Wonkers.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Her codename is Briar Rose. Find a way out of here. Yeah. Wonkers is gone. Wait, what is that on the floor? Oh. This is some kind of... Seriously, folks? Oh. I think I've been kidnapped. Oh, there's a window?
What's this? Is this a one-way window? Have they been observing me?
Yes.
Fuck.
You've been kidnapped. I said it. Promise to wake me up later is what he said in the previous game when we had to shut him off for a bit. Oh. That's why I couldn't open up the doorway. Oh, wait. This is the door right here, everybody. Doorway. We're getting out of here. Where are we? We are in a holodeck. I wish I had pants. I wish I were wearing pants right now. Like, this is a time when you want pants, right? I don't mean... Oh. Some sort of force field? Whoa. I am wearing pants. Whoa! Wait. What's going on? I mean, I'm happy that I have pants, but I don't know if I'm happy about the rest of it. Achievement unlocked. The red pill. But it's a blue pill in the achievement. So I've got pants, but I don't know if I'm happy. Well, you know what? It's probably better to have pants, no hair, and not be trapped in some kind of hollow dream. Right? I don't even know. Oh, 3 days ago. Oh, it's Bip.
Bip, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone. Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
What do we do with her?
I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
Mine? Oh my gosh, we have to make a decision so soon? I mean, it is an overall, or whatever it's called, so is it really see, that's a question. It may not really be pants. So we have to decide what to do with our Dr. Mengele. Death Sadir Ga'en. Let's see. Death?
She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
Sadir?
Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir.
Gan?
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, let's talk this through. Catsuit. Yeah, I think catsuit's probably... Catsuit might be a good one. Catsuit. Jumpsuit, catsuit. Jumpsuit or catsuit, I feel like, is probably what we got. So I think the answer is not death, because just killing her does not get the information out. I think that we either go with Sadir or Ga'en. Death means that nobody sees what she's done, so that's no good. Sadir means she stands trial, everybody finds out what happens to her, that's good. But Ga'en says we keep her here just in case she might be protected in Sadir. But she could have protection in Ga'en.
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria. Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir.
So, folks, I'm torn between Sadir and Ga'en. I think that Keon, being the kind of person he is, would not just, like... The longer the way she can escape. Yeah, I don't know how many chapters there are. If anyone knows how many chapters there are, you should say, because we're in chapter 12. The There are 5 books. We're in chapter 12, the first chapter of book 1. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm thinking maybe also... Really? 13? Oh, wow. I'm thinking maybe also keep her in Ge'en, so just in case there's some sketchiness in Sadir. I think I'm gonna agree with you all. The longer the way she can escape, yeah.
She must stand
Yeah,
trial.
let's
but
go
we don't
with...
know what's happening in Sadir.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
We might be overthinking, but let's... Here's my only concern about Ge'en. This is my only concern, because I'm feeling like Ge'en might be a good choice, but my only concern is that Ge'en has been her seat of power this whole time, so I imagine she must have a whole bunch of people who are allies here in this camp, right? Or no? But then again, she's been very secretive, so maybe they didn't know what she was doing. Overthinking is exactly what we do best. So here's the thing. I like the idea if we send her off, she might just escape, and she might have protection over there in Sadir. But I just... Oh, Kiana's totally an assassin, but I think that he wouldn't just kill her right now because her testimony would be really useful in getting the whole thing out. So this is it. I feel like he would say Sadir, but then he might think keep her at Ge'en so that, so that just in case Sadir, she's got protection. The only problem is that in Ge'en, she probably has so many allies. But then the big general's here, and they might listen to him. And you can kind of control things in Ge'en. And if she tries to escape, where's she going to go? We're gonna go with Ge'en. That's what we'll do.
What if we leave her here?
Leave her? Do you think that's a good idea, Kian?
I don't know.
Her crimes are against magicals. Let them decide.
Well, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Let's play a game. I'm judging. I could hit the... No, that's not what I wanted. Ah! First letter of the name. It's really like it wasn't there. Then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, and four. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, with a B, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme.
And they're planning something. But I was blinded
One
by
moment.
faith and my trust in the council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you if necessary, to have my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you. And the Dolmari, of course. Your man Liko. I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
Ice Bunny, Ice Bunny, Ice Bunny, Bo, Ice Bunny, Banana, Fana, for Ice Bunny, Fee, Fi, Mo, Mice Bunny. Ice Bunny. Thank you so much for the gift sub, Evie. That is so nice. And now Ice Bunny has access to pipes, and this is excellent. So here's the thing. I don't like the Ge'en choice, not because of the feeding her to the magicals, like there's poetic justice in that, but because I want her standing trial and everybody in Sadir knowing what she did. That's all that I'm saying. I just want everyone to know what she did. And now we're gonna give her to the magicals and... Ugh. Not the choice I wanted. I thought that would be just holding her here so that she'd stay... Also... Pipe! Also, thank you for the gift sub, and yay! That is so good. So what are we gonna do?
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake. Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on.
The name game. Come on, everybody.
I'm disappointed in him.
I said, now let's play a game.
I would knowingly
I bet you I can make a rhyme
but I won't confront him
out of anybody's name.
War is won.
The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. and then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and phone. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. Asteni, Asteni, bo, Basteni, banana, fana, fo, fasteni, fee, fi, mo, masteni, Asteni. Woo! Ooh! I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and fo. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. Bo, berm, banana, fana, fo, firm, fee, fi, mo, merm. Thank you so much again. Gift subs from Ice Bunny and also Evie. Thank you so much. That is so amazing. Wow. Also, I do love a good one-syllable name for the name game because that is amazing. Wow. What? That's crazy. That's amazing. I appreciate the name game. When in the middle of all these like super intense decisions, we can just have a little bit of a name game to like chill us out, relax us, have the insanity. It is so nice. Oh, thank you so much, Shavai. Oh, the name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and fo. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. Javai, 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 bo, bavai, banana, fana, fo, favai, fee, fi, mo, mavai. Javai. So, Javai, like Tahuds, is a hard name to name game because the emphasis is on the second syllable, and that's difficult to do, but I love the challenge. Thank you so much, all of the name games. Ermelin. Hey, you know what though? Esteni wasn't bad. I could do it. Good thing I no longer go by my old internet handle. I'm not how easy it is to rhyme Ermelin in English. Well, you know, Ermelin, bo, bermelin, banana, fana, for fermelin, fee, fi, mo, mermelin, Ermelin. Oh, you can do that one. That's fine. That one's fine. Totally. You can do that one. That's not even a problem. That one's not, see, it's not too bad. That one's not too bad. It's funny because it's 3 syllables, but because the last emphasis on the last syllable, it sort of like rolls in there. Asteni, bo, basteni, banana, fana, fo, fasteni, fee, fa, mo, masteni, asteni. You can do that one. Rivka, bo, bivka, banana, fana, fo, fivga, fee, fa, mo, mivka, rivka. So that one's good too. No, I can do it. Yeah. Rivka, bo, bivka, banana, fana, fo, fivka, fee, fa, mo, mivka, rivka, ba. Yeah, totally good. Main reason I changed was because people on TS Vent had issues saying Ermelin. Oh, whatever, people on Vent. I used Vent for the good old WoW days. So, didn't you hear the song? Trooper can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. That's what the song says. The song says that you can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. Anyone, right? It's the first letter of the name. You treat it like it wasn't there, and then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then you say Bo add a B, then you say the name, then banana, fana, and fo. And then you say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then you say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that you can't rhyme. Hey, Mrs. Dunsale, how are you? No, see, I feel like all consonants is not really a name, it's a handle with no vowels. This song would never, and hey, Mrs. Dunsale, and here's the thing that's the best thing, because, as you might need to know, just in case, if the first two letters are ever the same, you drop them both, then say the name like Bob. Bob drop the B's, Bo-ob, or Fred. Fred drop the F's, fo-red, or Mary. Mary drop the M's, mo-airy. That's the only rule that is contrary. That's the exception rule that you would need to know about, just so you know. Love it. I think we need to forgive our general friend because Keon's been going through a process of learning and forgiveness and growing, and so he would,
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor.
That's all.
But I understand why he made that
He's
mistake.
falling asleep. No, I think he's going to forgive because he's going through a process, right, of growth.
I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Harmy, I forgive you.
Huh.
There's one thing I must know. Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Gien?
Well, that's a good question.
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? Wouldn't it be better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Sire?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harmy. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
Oh, yeah, see, you're right, Anil. Whenever there's a later, whenever there's a later, yeah. Apparently, Facebook scanned your messages, so that's, whenever they say later, there's never a later. That's how these games work. Oh, by the way, I just want to say that we're going to do our giveaway for Snake Pass and Reap Moon's Eve. Oh, no good.
Everything's
so just
ready
make
for
sure
the ceremony,
you've chatted a
Your
bit.
Excellency. The
So it's
engineers
in the
have
next couple of
informed me
minutes.
that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest. Though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked.
Oh, that's creepy.
With the general away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about.
Whoever somebody sounds like that.
The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering.
Oof.
I am pleased with your work.
Oof.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the goddess.
Where is the first?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You and the commander, of course.
Ugh.
When I activate the engine,
so creepy.
A new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the
wishes of the goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated.
I don't think that's
the transition
good,
may
though.
cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
It's bad. I hope the prophet is really lovely and nice, just has really bad luck with having a voice that doesn't really
Army
fit.
has returned. With Kian. He's joined the resistance.
What? Who told you this?
Yeah.
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The prophet will never know.
This is bad.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the resistance and Harmy. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Vamon has a rat tail, so that's no good. So I want to get, but whatever. It's not good. Everyone, it's not good. Oh, nice. So once I get to a space, I'm going to do the giveaway. Right, pause. Right now, we're doing the giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway for Snake Pass. And it's a puzzle platformer. And it is the giveaway that we're going to do this time around because I love doing giveaways. Because I do the, what do you call it? Humble Monthly Bundle. But there are always games in the Humble Monthly Bundle that I cannot play because they're not for Mac. And so those I like to just give away. And we're going to give away Snake Pass, which is a puzzle platformer. And we're going to give it away now to Aneo. Aneo, what is today's date? This is April, what? April, I don't even know what life is. April the 5th? 4th? 5th? 5th? What is today's date? It is the 5th. That's weird. Is that right? Anyway, it's the 5th of April. And we are going to give Snake Pass to Aneo. Aneo, I am going to send you a message. Oh. Is it? Oh, it's made on Unreal. Hold on. I'm whispering you the message right now. Let me know let me know that you got my whisper. And oh, you know what? I need to make smaller my visual image. It must have gotten bigger for some reason. I think it has. I will make it smaller. It is fine. That's it. Oh, nice. It is the 5th in the US, 6th here in Europe. Oh, yes. Dates. Right. Yes. Congratulations, Aneo. I'm very happy that you got it. And, we've got some exciting giveaways coming up before I leave. I've got a Dark Souls coming up. I've got some stuff. I'm just saying, there's some things that I've got. So I'm excited. Yay, Aneo. We're going to go back into it. I just want to say for the record, just, because we're here at this little pause moment, you all are the best. And I am so happy to know you all. I really am. Yeah, no, Dark Souls 3, not for Mac. So I've got Dark Souls to give away, which will be like the excitement for next time. I think if I'm going to play Dark Souls, I'll probably get it on console because it's out for console, right? So now I've got a PS4, so if there's things that I can't play on Mac, I can usually play it on the console, which is, by the way, why I originally got an Xbox, so that I could play things that I couldn't play on a Mac on an Xbox. You know? Evil time zones. Yes. You sound like me on my stream 2 days ago. I know, right? I mean, here's the thing. When the community is so good. So can I say something? This is like it's a small parenthetical. And it's about how great you all are. It's right. So you know how they have the new TOS on Twitch that some people are complaining about, which says that basically you are held responsible for your community. So that if your community are a bunch of hateful people who harass people and are terrible, then you can be held responsible for that. And I know, small parenthetical, and I know that some people were like, oh, that's not fair because I can't be held responsible for my community does, and that's not fair. But here's what I want to say. I could not even imagine this community or Esteni's community or Lauren's community, the communities that I hang out in. I cannot imagine them being horrible to people, because people who are like that get banned real fast, right? Like, that is not tolerated. And the community is just full of basically really good people. And so I can't imagine that any of these communities that I hang out in would go and just, like, do terrible, terrible things. Exactly, right? So I don't think it's unfair. And I don't think it's just like if one person in the community says something messed up, you'll be fine. It has to be something. I think that they just had the first suspension over it where somebody's community, I think they raided somebody else and then just did horrible things to them. I know, right? I am happy with this sort of community that we're in. That's all I want to say. All right, we're going to resume.
Long ago, when I was a boy, exploring the mountains close
hugs.
to my village, I met an old Dolmari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dolmari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals.
That's right.
The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life.
I know.
But I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends.
Oh, look, there's
and another begins.
Our engineer guy.
This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Oh, Keon shaved his head again.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring, but if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow.
Or you won't live tomorrow.
General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon. Alive, if possible. Dead, if necessary.
Oh gosh.
You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you.
I feel like we're heading towards the end
Anik
game.
will lead a team to Coldstone to free Ulvik and the imprisoned rebels, along with Benrime Salmin, who risked her life aiding the resistance.
Oh. He was imprisoned.
The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic. Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Shepard, Bob who can see, there's been enough death. Come back alive. You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
Oh, I have some thoughts.
You know what to do, Kian?
Ferdows will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before.
I agree,
It will be
Snack.
easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdows and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Hami. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
Okay. So, also as a streamer, you're an influencer. You are responsible for the messages you send and the ideologies you tolerate. This is true. Which is, I just do it in person, face-to-face, or maybe over the phone. If I get time to think on it, I'm a little nicer, just a little. And Jer points out, really the TOS says the streamer is responsible if the streamer elicits horrible behavior, not for the community as a whole. And I think that this is, I think this is a good point. Everyone is sort of, not everyone, people who are complaining about the TOS are like, oh no, I'm going to be held responsible for like things I can't control. And I don't actually think that's what the TOS is about. I think the TOS is about inciting bad behavior, and the one thing I heard was a raid, right? So that was something that the streamer themselves did. So like they raided somebody, then were just really horrible to them in like really gross sexist ways. So it doesn't seem to me like, you know, we will see how it goes. And also, Artie Snack, I also bet that engine is something that will not be good for anyone. Also, one other thing, if we have two twin worlds, now they don't know that there are twin worlds, Stark and Arcadia, but if we have twin worlds, one of magic and one of science, and these two things have to be kept in balance, if you take out all the magic out of the magic world, I'm sure that's going to destroy everything, right? And everyone's just going to collapse. Terms of service, TOS. So, for example, terms of service say, you can't be naked. Terms of service say, you can't be naked. What else can't you do? You can't be naked. I cannot put up, I think it's because I'm an affiliate, but if I cannot export my streams to YouTube right away. I have to wait 24 hours. So like there's a 24-hour embargo. That's one of the terms of service. You can't use Twitch to break the law. Ooh, you can't cheat in multiplayer online games. Ooh, that's good. You can't be hateful. You can't harass people. You can't do copyright violations. You can't Maybe the engine will combine or merge the two worlds? Oh, as long as they're private. Oh. You just can't publish them. That's right. Oh, that means I can just do it right away and then make them public the next... Yeah. That's good to know. Well, gang, I'm a little worried about how this is all going to go down. But Keon shaved his head because he's feeling like he's back in the fold. Let's talk to Liko.
He's been hard on himself for going with
I think
me
I will
to
do that.
Gien.
That's a good idea,
Maybe
Stenny.
he could have saved Shepard. But chances are, Liko would have died in the attack.
Oh.
That was a good speech. They will follow you to their deaths if necessary.
I hope that won't be needed.
I'm going to try to figure out how to
It's enough
schedule
to know
releases.
that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds. Thank you for trusting me, Liko. For
That's true,
convincing me to bring you to Gien. I consider you my brother, Liko. Stay safe tonight.
Oh.
All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this. For Shepard.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost. For family.
Family.
Take care, brother. May your goddess smile upon you tonight.
Speaking of which, I should cut the VOD and export it from today while listening. Oh, you totally should. Also, I think I'm going to see if I can figure out how to... Pardon me, I swallowed wrong. How to schedule a release. I should figure out how to do that.
I stand with you, Kian. And I'm not the only one. Look around. These men and women would all lay down their lives for you.
You know how it is when you swallow wrong? It goes down the wrong pipe? Let's talk to... Oh, there's a soldier. I suppose we could talk to him. Or we can't talk to him.
Hami's men stand with us, but too many are still loyal to Vermon. It'll be brother against brother tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of sucky. So let's talk to Enu. Hey, Enu.
That was a really good speech. I'm sure someone's going to put that into play someday. You know, one of those stirring, heroic monologues before the final act, before everyone dies. I'm not saying everyone's going to die.
No,
I'm just saying Shepard.
I know.
She would have approved.
I hope so.
Oh, she would. She knew you'd step up and take over one day. And she cared for you. As, you know, a friend. I don't think Shepard would. I mean, you and her? With you, you know, and her, you know, major compatibility issues.
It's
When this is over, we'll honor her memory.
I'm sure Shepard will care more about us seeing this through than being memorialized. She stayed behind when her people left the Northlands to give us Magicals a chance of winning, of surviving. That is all that mattered to her.
Tonight's for Shepard, then. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
And for those of us still alive. Let's not forget those of us still alive.
For all of us.
Yeah. I'm really scared. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone else, but I really am.
Thank you, Asceni,
I
for
do
that.
not want to die. I know I keep telling people I'm ready to die, but...
I know. And I can't tell you that won't happen. Because it might.
Great. Good to know. Very comforting. If I do die, then at least I died for something. Right? Something important. My life had meaning. That's something, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, good luck, Kian. What is it you people say? I hope your goddess smiles on you. And to be honest, on me as well. I mean, she's not my goddess, but I'd still appreciate a smile, or just the tiniest smirk. Maybe a wink? Basically, any kind of acknowledgement will do. I want to be in good standing with all gods, goddesses, and non-gendered deities tonight. Oh.
Yes, Enu. We will do this for the people who are still alive. Oh, we're, you know, doing science. Or we're combating science. And we're still alive.
I I'm sorry I ever doubted you. What you did for those poor prisoners on Guyenne, I'll follow you into the fires of the seven hells if you ask me to.
Okay. Hey, there's Ferdoz.
So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong.
Well, we're gonna talk to Anna. Here we go.
Anna, Elena, we haven't...
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
talked, and... Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Keon. Really.
Awkward.
I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Maybe?
Good, yes. After. We really should.
Anu and I will escort Ferdows to the engine house in the green. We'll watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Keon, are you sure we can trust him?
Yeah.
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Budgets do suck.
Okay. He'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
Okay,
Something Hami said. Utana learned of my trip to Guyenne from a trusted source. I wonder...
Oh, yeah.
Whether she is Utana's trusted source or not, it doesn't matter now. We have other concerns.
Seven hells. Is that ever explained if they have seven hells or not? Because that sounds like interesting world building. It does. World building.
Something...
What?
Did you tell Utana about Guyenne?
Alright. Yes. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
No, it's fine.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So, thank you.
Could be.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and...
Don't kiss the girl, because that's not what we're going to do, because we're gay.
I can't give her everything she's hoping for, but I can at least say something to make her feel better.
We can do that. Kiss the girl's
I
not good.
can't give her what she desires most, but I can still grant her a kiss.
Nope, bad choice.
Words can never bridge the gap between us.
Dante, I believe it's 9 hells. I believe there are 9 levels of hell within Dante's Inferno. Yes. Let's reassure her.
I can't give her everything. We'll see each other again.
Really? Well, if you say so. You have a lot to learn about women, Keon. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Elena.
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
9 hells. Yeah,
the streets
Evie's
are
right.
crowded with revelers, and the Azadi are staying out their way. There's no better time. This whole reaping thing is giving them the willies. It's way too pagan for our pious occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
Probably with
You
a big
still
fire?
believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Ferdows?
With your help? Unless they've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash?
Crash! Wait, what's happening now? Why are we all saying crash? Has there been an accident?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
We will believe you.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Are you guys ready? I am so ready. I mean, not really, because I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
You go,
Not
Anu.
that I feel ready. I prefer fighting an enemy I can see, and I don't understand what this engine is, or how Ferdows plans to stop it, or what it's doing, but... So how about it, guys?
Let's go. Be safe, Keon. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
Oh, you're right, Jer. Actually, there aren't 9 hells. There are 9 circles of hell, but only 1 hell. Oh, Dante. Right? Yes, that's right. You've got the center of hell and you have the 9 circles, and each circle is like for different types of people, according to Dante. And then, yes. Oh, by the way, you know, I'm going to be hosting, Critical Role tonight, if you want to watch it on my channel and chat there. Enu has no filter at all. Javai is correct. No filter. None. Not at all. Alright. So we have to find a way into the tower. People are making out in the corner. We have backers. We have revelers.
Great Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Oh! Irma's making me nervous.
The Reap Moon appears to turn man into beast.
No, they're just super drunk. That's all.
They've lost all vestiges of self-control. It's painful to watch.
Oh, they're having sex in the corner.
Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated.
Okay.
This could go very wrong, very quickly.
Oh, can I really? Let's interrupt them and say like, hey, what are you doing over there?
Oh, what are you looking at, you perv?
Oh, well, apparently I can't interrupt them. Sorry. Are you, you're peeing in the corner? Okay, everyone. Nope, sorry. Sorry to be in your personal space.
Cheers, everyone, bottoms up! The next round's on me! Great mood!
Who knows if Creeper's like Vernon and his sister don't belong in Circle of Hell 7. I know, I didn't, like, I'm not, like, we're no longer looking.
Great mood team! Yeah!
Great Moon's Eve must be very important to
Oh, we can talk to
Mercurians
this
if
one.
they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Hey?
Yeah.
Where's the rush?
Yeah.
Come on.
Already
don't be
snuck-
a dullard. Let's dance, drink, and be merry.
Like, these people are just making out. Those people over there, they were doing way more than making out. They had other things going on in their lives. Also, people are super drunk. Well, but they are being occupied, so, you know. And by occupied, I mean... they're... you know. So we need to get to this tower. What's going on over there?
Get a move on up there!
What's the line for? What do you think?
They're lining up for the ceremony in Tower Square. They must be curious.
Well...
The guards are checking everyone going through the benefactor's gate to the ceremony in Tower Square.
So that means there must be
If you run out of wine before we get there, you'll have a riot on your hands.
some other way
Run
in.
out of wine before we get there.
Or 8 for being traitors. We're totally doing more than making out. Kevin Clark. Street lamp.
Before our arrival, the street lamps were lit with magic spells. They've been replaced with modern electricity. The Wicker Witch is always burned on Reap Moon's Eve. Why, I have no idea. And I'm not sure anyone knows. It's an ancient tradition. I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much. They're keeping Ireed Avenue closed at night, and the Tower Square remains inaccessible until next week's ceremony.
We'll miss the start of the
Yeah, I think the idea, I think them being traitors, putting them on 8 is probably good. The 8th circle of hell. So, I suppose we could, let me look at a map. So let's see, we need to get to the tower. I don't know. To Temple Square and the, oh, okay, so that's the way we need to go. We need to get into the tower, which is down that way. Well, they're not really breaking rules of adultery, right? Because, but they're breaking rules, sort of like sexual propriety rules for their society. But neither of them is married, so it wouldn't be adultery, right? It's just that they're doing things that they should not be doing. I suppose it wouldn't be... Like, if a priest who has taken a vow of celibacy has sex, it's not adultery. It's just a big no-no. It's breaking a vow.
Cheers, everyone!
Hello, drunk revelers. Ooh, second circle for lust.
If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground.
Yeah. Right, they're not supposed to be a couple, so like it might actually be worse than adultery. Hello, drunken revelers. I'm just trying to like get around you, or not getting around you. Sometimes having a roommate is good. Nothing like adding $708 to the budget. So let's see. What is going to be the best way to get through that gate? Let's see. Maybe there's something out this way we can do? Y'all are drunk.
There's a desert before I volunteer for duty in Mercuria during Reap ever again. If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground.
Nope, 3 kids to the Vatican paying for what I was told.
These damned heretics and their pagan rituals.
This is an historical landmark of some sort. Shepard mentioned the name Abnaxis, an ambassador of the Vanar, she said.
Maybe.
He should get involved. That's what they're here for. But there's no sympathy for magical creatures.
Oh, it's Honor Hilaris. Ooh, I don't like him.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you
This
all.
guy.
Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights.
This
It's an
guy.
affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering foul.
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage
It's
right
Raven.
now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Oh, Crow.
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
No, we need to get him out of there.
Soon the grand ceremony begins. And the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery.
If magic is in the wind and the rocks...
We can't let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth.
He must have captured Crow.
False fowl mocked me once before and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man
That
may
was your
never be
fault.
able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature.
Me too, Artie Snack.
I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honoring our ancient human traditions and...
You gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go away?
Ooh.
People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you.
Go, girl.
Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Here, here.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
Good for you.
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Good for you.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Good for you.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Really?
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
I like her. I've got to save Crow. Hold on. It's true, only nuns are considered married to God, not priests. That's true. I know a bit late in the conversation, it has already left me behind, but I've been Googling since people started talking about priestly celibacy. I think it changes depending on the religious tradition, probably does. She's got great spunk. No, it's true. Nuns actually get married to Jesus Christ. They go through a whole wedding ceremony and everything, but I don't think priests are married to God. I don't think so, at least.
Hello? Help me!
I've got
There's a bird in that cage. A caged bird. In a bird's cage.
Against magicals.
Hey,
What sort of madness?
What do you want, bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings.
Also the time period,
You're
yeah.
Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan.
I think
and
you're
Zoe
correct,
Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Marcuria to find you, believe it or not.
Oh.
And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me.
That's fair.
And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower. And
No,
time is
The
running.
tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility.
Yes, Estelle, that's
Quickly now.
correct.
That madman won't orate forever.
Yeah, so marrying them to God is a way to be like, okay, you're doing the proper woman thing and have a husband, even though it's a dead person. Whereas priests don't. That is true. I think it is to follow Paul, who basically said that he wasn't marrying because he didn't want to be split between the concerns of God and the concerns of wife and the family. He didn't knock those who wanted to marry, but he dedicated himself to the mission God. Also, noblewomen were quite often forced to becoming nuns instead of being sent to prison. Or, if, like, I mean, it becomes a space where you can... Alright, let's see. How in the world am I gonna...
The Merry Minstrel. Plenty of bitter beer for Reapmoon's Eve. From the state of the revelers, I can't imagine there's much left in those barrels.
I wonder if we can do something about it.
Empty. Not surprising. Filthy as sin. All of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reapmoon's Eve.
Noblewomen who didn't want to get married would often become nuns, because back in the day, if you became a nun, you could get an education, you could have leadership positions, you could kind of do your own thing. A number of the women who, like some of our earliest women composers that we know were nuns. Hildegard from Bingen, some of our earliest philosophers and mathematicians, women who like sort of did some cool stuff, they were nuns because they did not have to get married. I mean, they got married to Jesus, but then they got an education. So, I mean, it was a place, it was a thing.
Which one's least filthy? Nope. They're all filthy. I feel unclean.
I gotta tell you, the people in Zadir are super into their cleanliness situation. Nuns are courtesans, yep. Those are ways to get access to educations.
Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm.
Maybe we can do something with this wine?
Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine.
Let's see.
It's Reapmoon's Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame. Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening.
Yeah, if you were a...
Sir, most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, courtesans, especially if they were like of a very high class, often had a lot of independence. They had access to learning. They had their own salons. Monasteries were the closest thing to universities back then for those who couldn't afford actual universities and colleges if they wanted to get oh yeah, so if you wanted to get educated, monasteries, nunneries, the priesthood, that was basically the way to go, because then you would get a really good education.
I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve me better.
Let's buy.
I'm buying.
Which way, sir?
Oh, Dragon's Fire, Goat's Hollow Winery, Dragon's Fire? Let's look at it.
Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning.
Okay, that might be good. Grapes of Nedra.
Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine.
Northland's Ruby. I think I looked at that one. What is this one? Mercurian Red?
Mercurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring.
Goat's Hollow Winery?
Goat's Hollow Winery.
No, let's get the dragon one.
That's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of
We're going with
Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection, fortified with honey and
What's
malt.
the price?
You don't want some proper background
No.
before you...
How much?
125 silver coins, sir.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
So that one that I want is too expensive. That was like super pricey. Well, maybe I don't need the wine at all.
Goat's Hollow Winery. Mercurian Red. Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins Purple Rose of the North. Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine.
Well, maybe we can
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir?
Perhaps the
Do you perhaps want
thimble?
a little sampler?
I wonder how far we would be now if there was an early non-religious culture focused on science. Well, that's interesting. Let's try taste.
I'm not a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Let's go with the dragon.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
Keen has no
please,
sense of
sir.
humor. Get the
There
cheapest drink.
you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
All right. Well, let's see. We've got this thimble. It's a tasting cup. Ooh, I just took it. All right. I'm going to put the Dragon's Fire in the empty flagon. Or not. I think I won't. Okay. So... Murasaki Shikibu. I mean, the thing is, if historically you're in a space where...
And magic in Mercuria.
Bird
In
band.
this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
In a space where women are not basically are basically not allowed to be... More sex over there. Are not allowed to be unmarried, then, I mean, we kind of had that. To be honest, after the Dark Ages, Christianity was kind of that. Christianity being anti-science is kind of new. I was saying that that since women weren't really allowed to be unmarried, then becoming a nun was a way for women to have some kind of autonomy, in a way. But of course, they also then were... Oh, kindling.
And wizardry. The Wicked Witch of the North.
This must be the kindling they used to start the pyre.
Death to magicals.
Oh, Honor Hilarious. Let me just
This
take
seems
some.
like an obvious target for sabotage.
Can I just take it?
This seems like an obvious target for sabotage.
Oh, hey, you know what I could do? Hold on. Maybe I can put the empty flagon in the bird bag. Yeah, if I lived in those times, I'd probably either become a nun or be burned as a witch. Yeah, assuming you have the resources. Yeah, like, all the people I know would end up having to be nuns as well. Let's, try to pour water in the kindling.
There should be enough. Sounds like Hilaris is about to wrap up his mad ramblings. I'll just have to wait and watch.
But I also want to give him alcohol.
But enough talk! This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity,
who is this man?
Must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word
Barbara
I
Strozzi
use to
burn, you transmogrified necromancer.
is another composer.
Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Who kind of maybe was a courtesan? Maybe, it's a little bit unclear.
It's not lighting up.
Nope.
Oh, curse this cheap imported hay. Probably purchased from
What is
human
wrong with you?
farmers. Oh, forget this.
Are you leaving? No, you're gonna try over there. Oh, that's bad.
Burn, feathered
Oops.
gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No.
Yeah,
no.
I think I failed this one.
No!
Alright, so... Okay, so that is great, but not enough. How about if I... What happens if I give him alcohol?
Magicals, rather than protecting humanity against magicals.
I'm gonna try to give him
What
alcohol.
madness is that? What would you say to a respectable woman to stand up and make a fool of herself in a crowd
I'm
of
not thinking
decent,
straight.
hard-working
More
men
subtlety is
in
required.
order to defend a magical? I'll tell. Come to witness the burning of the necromancer's minion, have you? There's always room for one more witness.
Well, he's terrible.
Magicals are diseased
again.
things.
When will he
They may
ever
be
shut up?
pleasing in appearance, some of them. Some may even be said to be beautiful. But they
So-
are carriers of foul fevers and sorcerous
Empty flagon.
contagions.
You know what? How about this? What if I
The only
put
way
the
to rid the world
fill the
of
flagon
magic is to burn it. To burn it with fire.
and then also can I...
The fire destroys the contagion. The fire brings
Okay,
the
so this is
happiness
not...
to us all.
Hello, can I do something with the bird cage?
Embrace it.
What are you doing? Don't talk to me. Find a way to save me.
I, Honor Hilaris, pledge to you.
Ugh. Maybe I can talk to this guard?
That I will leave no cobblestone unturned.
Apparently not.
No cellar door
Alright, there's gotta be something going on here. Alright, how do I do this? I have alcohol, but I can't just give it to him. I can mess with the kindling.
We all know I'm running for office in the City Watch, where I can personally supervise the hunt
I've got pumpkins.
and magic in Mercuria. When
I've got
I'm
bird
elected, there
baths.
shall be nightly burnings.
I've got the crowd.
I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like moths to...
We've been
well,
soft on
to fire.
magicals. We've been soft on those who support sorcery.
Maybe
and
I
harbour
can
non-humans. No more.
give
That ends tonight.
this thumble
With cleansing
to him?
fire.
No? What if I combine it? No?
So now, I shall put my torch to this pipe.
I don't think I
and we
can-
shall watch the bird burn, along with this pagan symbol of witchcraft.
See, I took the tasting cup.
Death to magic.
I feel like there's a thing that I need to do here. But what is the thing that I need to do? Or what is this? Reveler. More drunk people. See, there's a thing here.
Learned scholars have measured skulls.
So if I sabotage the kindling, let's see.
Perhaps I can use this for something.
Magicals are
It's true, the bring of the...
diseased things. It may be pleasing in appearance, some of them. Some may even be said to be beautiful.
This must be the kindling they used to start the pyre.
Carriers of
Right.
foul fevers.
What
and
happens if I...
sorcerous
Okay, look, this is going to be a bad
contagions.
idea and won't be good. But what if I put the dragon's fire in the kindling?
That was barely 2 drops. I'll need a lot more for this to have any effect.
The only way to rid the world of magic is to burn it.
And now I have an empty
Burn it
thimble.
with fire. The fire cleanses. The fire destroys.
This is not going
the
to work.
contagion.
This is not going to
The
work.
fire brings the light of
This should be
goodness
enough.
to us all.
It's going
Sounds
to...
like
And
Hilarious
we
is about
shall
to wrap up.
We're going to...
bad
This is not going to be
ramblings.
enough. And I'm going to have to do something different.
And watch.
How do I... So this is going to be
But
bad.
enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of
I
sorcery,
put water in there,
this
but-
affront to humanity must burn.
See, the problem is,
must is
the kindling
a
won't work,
very
and so then he just
strong
sets the
word.
fire on
I'm
the
not
fire
sure
on fire,
it's
and I
a
haven't
word
figured out a way
I
how to stop
use
that.
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
See, so there's got to be another way to do this.
It's not lighting up.
Nope.
Oh, curse this cheap imported hay. Probably purchased from non-human farmers.
Right?
Oh, forget it.
So now he's going to just go around the side, and that's going to kill the bird that way. So gang, let me see, how do we do this? I tried, but they wouldn't let me.
Burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle?
See,
no.
yeah.
No. No.
Right, sorry, Crow, we're going to figure it out. We will figure this out. It is a puzzle. Alright. We have an empty... Alright, let's get a taste. Well, first, let's fill up this cup with water.
What sort of madness is that?
So now we have a flagon of water.
To stand up and make a fool of herself in a crowd of decent,
Um,
hard-working men.
Oh, maybe the guy in this torch must get wet. Oh, maybe. Let's see if we can get the tasting cup.
Have you finished sampling, sir? If so, please return the cup and we can commence our business.
Well, that didn't work. Let's see. Let's put the empty thimble back. And then let me,
Can't stay away, can you, sir?
I tried to give the guy alcohol,
Or
but that didn't
sample?
work. So let's...
I'm not some buff. A
taste.
small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
We're going to go back to the dragon.
Interesting. You want to sample the
All right.
Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing
Yes.
seasoned warriors to tears
Also depending on
and
the time period.
bashful maidens to...
Different
I want to
religions
taste
had
it
different relationship with
now.
science.
As you please, sir.
During the Middle Ages, Islam was pretty much protectors of knowledge against Christianity.
You go, sir.
During the Renaissance, it was almost the
Give that a
opposite.
smell, a swell, and a sip.
I know, I feel like we need the alcohol for something too. So yeah, no, it was really interesting because Islam was like, they kept everything. Like almost all of our scientific knowledge we got from them because they'd stored it. Alright, so here's the thing. The beer keg is empty.
Empty. Not surprising.
So the beer keg is empty. The guard... So we want to give him... I wonder if... Right, potent alcohol means it might go boom.
No cellar door unlocked, no privy unexplored.
I
to
feel
find
like
the last remnants
that's
of
probably bad.
magic
And I can't just
in
give him
our
alcohol.
fair city.
The minute I put water on this, it triggers the move. And I can't see a way... Oh, hey, what happens if I try to give the bird the thimble of dragon's fire? Nope, that won't do it. What if I... And the problem is I don't have... There's nothing on the pyre that I can use. If I try to do the water up there... Nothing.
We've been soft on magicals. We've been soft on those who support
The problem with buying the alcohol is that it's super expensive, and I don't have the money.
I'll need the cup back, sir. It's the only sampling cup I have.
The problem is I'm not quite sure how that wine will be useful, right? Because, oh, hey, I have an idea. What if... Okay, this is weird. What if I put the thimbleful of dragon's fire in the bird bath? Nope. That doesn't do it.
Non-humans have lower intelligence, less compassion, and empathy.
How do I... Alright, maybe I do a quick run around and see if there's anything else I can find. Because maybe there's some other object that I could get my hands on. Yeah, but I feel like it's one of those things that, like, it seems like it's really, really explosive, and I can't imagine that will do something long-term good, you know? And I also can't imagine we can go back, like, 18 times to get lots and lots of dragon's fire. That is true. Oh, that's a good question. Maybe we can talk to her if we can find her, and that might be good. Where did that woman go? Let's see. So that woman is not there. We've looked at pumpkins. A lot of people urinating in the streets. Reminds me of Oktoberfest, to be honest.
Evelyn!
No, we don't see her. People vomiting everywhere. Man, this reminds me of Oktoberfest, where people are just super drunk. Make him slip and fall, maybe. I tried to boost up the guard, but he won't take it.
He obviously wishes he was elsewhere.
And I'm not seeing anything on the ground except for that kindling spot.
We've been soft on magicals. We've been soft on those who support sorcery and harbour non-humans.
So, crowd.
No more. That ends tonight with cleansing fire.
Maybe the booze... I think the problem is I think you have to do...
So now, I shall put my torch to this fire.
Can I booze up the empty keg? Maybe. Let's try that. Let's try to booze up the empty keg. No, you cannot booze up the empty keg. And we cannot flagon of water the empty keg either. Come on. Think, what is the key to this puzzle? Oh, there's a bobbing for apples. Alright, we've got our bird there. Donating to Goodwill is awesome. I mean, here's the thing. I can try it. I can try to put a lot of dragon's fire in this kindling.
It'll take me all night to do this thimbleful by thimbleful. There must be a better way.
Right, okay, so thimbleful by thimbleful is not the way. So let me put this thing back, the tasting cup, and see if I can buy it now. I mean, he says it's really pricey. And I don't have that much money, but...
What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs?
We can try it.
Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy.
Let's try to buy.
I'm buying.
Which way, sir?
We've examined all of them, but only that one looks really exciting.
Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of dragon's fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection. Fortified with honey and malt.
What's the price?
You don't want some proper background?
No.
How much?
125 silver coins, sir.
What?
Yeah, I don't have that much money.
No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
I don't want to go before we can finish this. Well, let's
Hello
try...
again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
It's entirely possible that we can't afford any of these.
Which wine, sir?
The only one that he said that he didn't dislike...
Grapes of Nedra.
Is that one, maybe?
I'm unfamiliar with this wine.
Let's try that one.
An agreeably tart wine. An excellent choice. Not that you could go wrong with any of my...
How much?
Ooh, the gentleman is parched.
I think he's overpricing everything.
I understand. The evening's getting on, and there will be no revelry for the abstemious. That's
Oh, I had an
simply
idea.
Come on, man, I'm in a rush.
85 silver.
Okay, let's see.
What? That's preposterous. I don't have that
I
kind
think
of
all those
coin.
wines are way too expensive.
Well, sir, as I told you, this is no ordinary wine. It's special.
Yeah, so I think...
Stay away, can you,
I don't think I can
sir?
afford any of his
Buy
wines.
or sample.
I'm not some barbarian.
Oh, we can try the goat thing.
I'm buying.
Which wine, sir?
We can try the goat one.
An agreeably tart wine. An excellent choice. Not that you could go wrong with any of my...
How much?
Ooh, the gentleman is parched.
Yeah.
I understand. The evening's getting on, and there will be no revelry for the abstemious. That's
So I think if we
simply-
use this...
Come on, man,
we
I'm
have
in
to
a
use the thing.
85
Yeah.
silver.
What? That's preposterous. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well,
Yeah.
as I
So
told
I'm gonna
you,
get the thimble
this is
of the
no
dragon one
ordinary
again.
Wine. It's special.
So I'm gonna
What
get
can
the...
I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy.
I think all the other wines
I'm
are not as useful.
A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
We're gonna get the Dragon's Fire.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir.
It's fine.
There you go, sir.
All right.
Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Okay, so we're gonna take this tasting cup, this thimbleful, and we have it. So when I put water on this kindling, that is going to...
the hunt for non-humans and magic in Mercuria.
That is going to
When
trigger
I'm
everything.
elected, there shall be nightly burnings.
What is wrong with that man? All right, let's see. It doesn't seem like there's... We've got him, who we can look at, but we can't really talk to. We've got the kindling, which we can sabotage.
The bird's stuck in there, and the pyre will soon be lit. If I do nothing, he'll burn. And with him, my one chance at getting into the tower, however remote it may be.
Yeah, I noticed. But I can't give the bird the wine or...
So now, I shall put my torch to this pyre, and we shall watch the bird
Give the
burn.
flagon to the merchant? I could try that. No, he doesn't want that. The problem is, the wine going on the kindling, he says that a thimbleful won't be enough. So we've got to do something else. I feel like we probably have to give the wine to someone. But who do we give the wine to? We can't give it to Honor Hilarius because he said that's too obvious, right?
Come to this conclusion.
So, like, look
you
at
can
this.
Look it up in books.
If I give him the thimble of Dragon's Fire...
Magicals are diseased things.
Right, so if
They
I do
may be
this...
pleasing in
I need to think
appearance,
of another
some of them.
solution.
So I can't do
Some
that.
may even be said to
The
be
problem with putting water on
but
the
they are
pyre is that we
carriers
can't.
of foul fevers and
Right, I'd like to put water on the haystack, but the haystack is not clickable. And I cannot combine the thimble with the flagon.
to rid the world of magic is to burn it.
What happens if I do this?
Burn it with fire.
Oh,
Cleanses the fire.
I just drank the
That was
water.
like drinking the shadow's sulphurous piss. Ah! I'm reasonably certain
Oh.
that had bird shit in it.
Oh.
I just drank bird shit.
Oh, I'm so
This
sorry.
was not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no.
Why do I do this to myself?
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was what was going to happen. I am so sorry. But maybe you should drink the thimbleful of Dragon's Fire? I'm so sorry. It was gross. I'm sorry. We're going to refill that flagon. Because now that I know...
I'm running for office in the City Watch.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel so bad about that, Keon. I'm sorry. Alright, so here's what we're going to try. We're going to try drinking the thimbleful ourselves. We're going to try it.
Shadow! Burns like fire! Tonight we fight like dragons.
That ends tonight.
Hey, Keon. Well, we got Keon a little bit drunk. Good for him. Good for him. Let's refill the tasting cup in case we could use it for something.
There's no wonder he's still open and has stock left.
Oh.
If anyone tasted his wares, they'd avoid him like the plague.
I don't think we can.
There's no wonder he's still open and has stock left.
Maybe we can now buy it cheaper.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
Let's see if we can now buy for cheap.
I'm buying.
Which way, sir?
Now that we've tasted it, maybe we can argue him down?
Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection.
Yes.
Fortified with honey and malt.
What's the price?
But he's
not
not that kind of military person.
How much?
He doesn't drink.
125 silver coins, sir.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well,
yeah.
It's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
So this is not going to be useful for us.
Stay away, can you, sir? Buy or sample?
I'm not some barbarian choosing wines merely by color. A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
I think we're going to go back to this Dragon's Fire, because that's awesome.
Interesting. You want to sample
So the question
the
is,
Dragon's Fire,
how do we fix this problem?
Our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
I just want to get to a save point.
Sir. There you go, sir.
Yes.
Give that a smell, a swirl.
Yes, yes.
And a sip.
Oh, that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. What happens if we do that? Let's see. Let's see. Let's put the flagon there.
He expects the cup to be empty. Besides, no honorable man returns a full cup to his host.
Okay, you know what? So the problem is that we can't put enough of it in there, and we can't. All right, I hate to tell you this, but I think that I have to drink the flagon of water. Hey, Dema. We cannot make the merchant drunk. Okay, this is gonna be gross, but we're gonna drink it one more time. I'm so sorry. It's bad. I know it's bad.
That was like drinking the Shadow's sulfurous piss.
We're gonna. I'm sorry.
I'm reasonably certain.
I know. I'm so
that
sorry.
had bird shit in it. I just drank bird shit. This
so
was
sorry.
not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
I'm so sorry, Keon.
Why do I do this to myself?
Because we want the cup to be empty. I'm sorry. We're gonna put the flagon there, and we're gonna see if maybe he'll fill up the entire flagon. This is a good option.
What can I get you tonight, most
Good thought.
sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to
I like
sample
it.
a bottle before you buy.
So let's taste.
A small sample before I make my decision.
I think this is a good choice.
Which wine, sir?
Let's get the Dragon's Fire.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's
Yes,
Fire.
yes.
Our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors
This might
to
be the good
tears
one.
and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good call, everybody.
8, 9, 10. Odd. I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expansive.
Oh, but it is. The tasting, like, I'm surprised you can't tell the difference between a thimble cup and a huge flagon of Dragon's Fire, but that's cool. Okay. We're going to put the flagon of Dragon's Fire on the kindling. This may be a super bad idea. We're going to try it. This may be really, really bad.
There should be enough. Sounds like Hilaris is about to
Alright, this is
wrap up
probably
his
going to be
mad
really
ramblings.
bad.
I'll just have to wait and watch.
I don't know.
This bird is only
I'm
good
so
enough
concerned.
talk. This
It's gonna be bad.
Demon, this symbol of sorcery,
So worried.
this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must
I don't know.
is a very strong
I'm very worried.
word. I'm not sure it's a word I use to
Burn, you
Oh.
transmogrified necromancer.
I hope you'll be okay.
Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh. I don't know. We'll see. Oh! Oh!
God save me!
Oh.
God save me! Help me!
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here.
Ooh.
We need to get him to a healer, now! Goddess protect us. He'll be lucky to survive the night. Right,
Well.
party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
Well. Fire.
Good job.
Well.
And now, get me off this blazing bonfire!
Can't.
Oh.
I need something long enough to reach the cage.
Oh my god.
I can still see flames. The flames are
Here.
getting closer.
Get the pitchfork. Oh my gosh. He's a terrible. That guy was terrible. Okay. Well, that worked. I can't believe that guy was so dumb.
Talk about cutting things
Woo.
close. I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
Oh my goodness.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
Crit, which I love
No, I would never.
that crow.
Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. Now,
Oh.
not making much of an impression on you. Okay, then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower.
Well.
More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it?
We set that guy on
The
fire.
weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits?
Come on to
Then
my
yes,
house, my
the
house,
engine.
come on.
What?
Come on to my house, come on.
Lead the way.
Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host, Emma. Even though we're finished though. We have to finish the stream is over now. Just once we get to a. Thank you for the host. Even though I'm going to go. Okay, we just got a save point, my friend.
Imbeciles? Amateurs? Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I am?
Oh, he's in prison. Uh-oh. Oh, creepy prophet.
Finally. What took you so long? I've been in here for days.
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, Master.
All of this is bad. All of this is bad, everyone.
Bloody time.
All of this is bad. It's bad. We're just waiting for a moment for us to be like at a nice pause place and then we're going. But all of this is bad. I wonder how many sessions we have left of this game. Do you think we have 2 left? Do you think?
Home sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good.
Thanks.
Remember?
Yes, Bird, I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days.
Oh, no, it's not about
Nested
sleep.
Here, it's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
It's not
Okay,
sleep,
right.
it's
So,
Critical Role.
There's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Of course.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Okay. So, this is where we pause it, my friends. Here. Let me go over here. Boom! Alright. So, no, it's not that I value Critical more than I value a company. That is not true. It's just that I stream from 6 to 9-ish. And I don't want to, like, stream over because I know I respect all of y'all's time. It's not that. I think y'all are great. But, I promised, like, a 3-hour chunk and then close. So, everyone, I'm Trooper SJP, a variety streamer and academic and musician and nerd, and I am Trooper SJP on Twitch and also on YouTube, and I am also Academic Foxhole on Twitter because this is the Academic Foxhole, and we have a Discord for those of you who may like to join us on the Discord. And how many weeks do we have to wait now? Oh no, I mean I'll be streaming on Saturday, which will be Life is Strange on Saturday, and then next Thursday will be Dreamfall chapters again, and then the Saturday after that will be Life is Strange. The Thursday after that, which is the 19th, probably. Yes. I won't be streaming. The Saturday after that I will. The week after that I won't. All of this is on my schedule. I've got a schedule on my Twitch page that gives you all the dates that's going on. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for thanking me. I'm just so happy that you were all here. I wanted to tell you that I feel like we're definitely going to finish Dreamfall chapters before I leave. I don't know if we will be able to finish Life is Strange before I leave. We will see. I hope so, but I don't know. Yeah, today's the 5th. That's right. So this will certainly be done before I go. I'm leaving on the 14th of May, so I hope to finish up both of these games before I go. I don't know. We will see. This one, yes. Life is Strange, I don't know. We will see. Thank you, Jer. Jer's just there. There's like a thing with a schedule on it. I've been trying to figure out some other stuff, but people's schedules are crazy. So that is a little bit how life is. I want to thank you all for being here. You all are wonderful. I am going to be back hosting Critical Role at 10. If you want to hang out on my channel and hang out and chat in the chat with me, that is awesome. I don't know if Aneo will be here. See y'all same time next week. Dreamfall shouldn't take more than a full stream to finish. Oh, you have played this before. Before you go, do you think that we will finish it next stream? That's my question for you. I'm just asking. Do you think? Because that would be pretty awesome if we could finish it next stream. Do you think so? Because if we finish it next stream, that would be pretty great. I would love that. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Aneo, I'm sad you won't be here for the chat with us tonight, but Book 5 is normally 5 to 8 hours long in the first playthrough, and we've just done so maybe, right? It's unclear. So either 1 or 2 more sessions. 1 or 2 more sessions. It would be great if we could get it done in 1, but 2 is also fine. Brain farting, I should totally let me tell you, Evie, I need a sabbatical so bad. And my goal is to write over the summer to try to get a fellowship so that I can take a full year so I can finish a monograph that I'm working on transgender vocality. So I'm working on a monograph on transgender vocality. I'm working on a really short monograph about sort of basically discrimination and the Enlightenment in musicology. And then I have a third book, which is about the song Falling in Love Again by Marlene Dietrich, and gender, jazz, youth culture at the transition from Weimar to Nazi Germany. Those are 3 things that I'm working on, and I need to get them done. The post game in book 5 is anywhere between 5 minutes and an hour. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that I just need to get time to get it done, but they keep me so busy at work. Okay, so it feels like we probably have 2 more sessions of Dreamfall, maybe? We will see. I mean, we'll find out how long it'll take us, but it sounds like no matter what, we will be done before I leave for Italy with Dreamfall, so that is good. And then I feel like we should probably try to do some short things, or some other things, depending. I've got to work out some stuff. I've got stuff I want to work out. Don't worry about it. I've got plans. Yeah, it sounds... See, Gervais, I think Gervais is right. I think it'll be 2 streams. I think it'll be the next one, and then we'll probably have to wait 2 weeks, and then when I get back. Oh, I'm excited for my monographs, too. I'm less excited about not getting the time to work on them the way I would like, but I'm going to take a sabbatical, and I'm going to tell you something. Not next school year, but the year after, I should be on sabbatical, and if I'm lucky, I'll be on sabbatical the entire year, and that also will give me time to do more streaming stuff as well. So I'm like, yes. All right, y'all. I'm going to go, and I'm going to be back. I'm going to grab some food, and I'll be back in about a half hour to host Critical Role. So, yes, thank you all for being here. You all are the best. I think you're awesome. And I just, right now, I mean, I'm going to tell you this. I'm ready for a bunch of stuff. I just need to work out scheduling with people. Yes, I know. I'm really excited. And what I really want to do is stream some tabletop. That's really what I want to do. And I know I want to do... I'm planning on doing some tabletop now. I just need to get... There's scheduling situations to deal with, right? There's scheduling situations to deal with. And ponderances. I mean, I've been working on overlays and all of that. We will work it out. But once I get more time, then I can actually just do some... I would like to do like a nice campaign, We'll talk about it. Oh, Esteni, you know that scheduling is super difficult. It is so difficult. And I've been waiting on one person who said yes, but then it looks like their schedule is like blowing up. So I think I should maybe move to a different ask for a slightly different thing, right? Because, I mean, just scheduling is a thing. Yeah, it's true. But even scheduling one-shots has been difficult because I've been waiting on someone who said yes, but now it looks like they can't do it because of scheduling. So now I need to make I think it's been a long enough time waiting for the scheduling to work out that I should probably make a second ask. So, you know how it is. I'm going to work it out. I will work it out. Okay. Because, here's the thing. I have 2 things I want to do. I want to do something that's super gamist and super narrativist and just do that before I do my own thing. I know, you're right. I'm going to go get food. I have got food in my refrigerator that I saved just for this moment. Krellin, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm getting food. All right. I'm going. I want to thank you all for being here and being so wonderful and being part of this great extended community of Twitch people where it's a good community where people are great to each other. So, thank you, everyone, and goodbye, Battle Buddies, everyone in the foxhole, and I will be back in a half hour so we can watch Critical Role together. Take care, everybody, and see Mrs. Dunsale. Bye, Nao, bye, Fogsight, bye, Gervais, bye, Stenny, bye, Krellin, bye, Jer, bye, everybody. Okay, bye, Evie, ciao.